goes in pre-session planning.
Oh boy.
Gilroy came to us. We kind of left at the very end. We were about to talk to Gilroy.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually, that brings up a point. Lecter, you watched the VOD, right?
Rye Lecter, Rye.
Oh yeah, he totally did the things. Yeah, that sounds like the guy totally did his homework.
Right.
I recognize that.
Wait, he did a
I heard a
Lecter, are you awake?
I am.
Did you watch the VOD?
Oh, sorry, I said that while muted. Fuck. I did.
Cool.
I genuinely just counted down the things that Plucky got from the Silver Dragon. Completely forgot about the fact that I was still muted.
I did what now?
You had a nice conversation with the Silver Dragon and learned a few things.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have knowledge.
You turned from a kinder to a dwarf. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel like
I'm all grown up.
Panic.
I don't know what it was. Zan had this drink. It was real dark and thick and syrupy, and after I drank it, my throat just kind of is all scratchy now.
Oy.
If you say
But I
so.
sound good.
Okay, I really want to know what a fucked up drunk Plucky sounds like. You know, with the high pitch.
What do you mean? What a rocked up drunk Plucky sounds? I sound like a normal Plucky. I'm just
Sounds like a
I
fucking
slur a
hillbilly.
little. You ever talking some bad shit, boy? I'm gonna. What the hell did I just say?
Oh god.
By the way, Araxis, apparently I missed the fact that there is a 20,000 people demonstration in Berlin right now.
Oh no, 500,000. Apparently 500,000, as my report states. Yeah.
Demonstration seit Beginn der mindestens 100,000, okay.
How many?
At least 100,000.
500,000.
100.
Yeah, I know. Wait until it shows.
Wait a second. I found the full definition. More than 100,000 counted. No more than 100,000 expected. 20,000 originally to be there. And the people who organized this demo are currently speaking of up to 500,000. Literally half of Berlin is there.
Hell yeah, gamers. Ah, that's gonna be great.
If it wasn't halfway across the country, maybe I would have joined in as well.
Fair. No, we need you.
Do your political talk without me. You don't need me for that.
He leaves. He did leave.
You play that game from the protest, damn it.
Lecter, for fuck's sake!
I just got back from it. They didn't have any. They didn't have any pretzels and beer.
We waited and cut a session in half for your ass. You are going to stay here against your will.
You're gonna keep me here for.
Dude, I forgot.
Arrest him.
Kind people on
arrest.
kind of people. Fuck. Which there was a thing that I wrote down, but I cannot find the paper. I remember half the name of the silver dragon. I forget the rest. Varney Karazan. Anyway.
There you go, Rog. Happy now? My Discord name.
Okay. So, welcome to session 59, everybody. Fuck. Lecture. 10 more session. It's gonna be the fabled 69th episode.
Nice.
Remember how we talked the past? Yeah, we're gonna reach 69 and we're gonna have a laugh. And it's encroaching, Lecter. It's encroaching.
I can see it coming on the horizon.
Shit.
Should I be scared? Maybe.
Bum bum ba bum. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh boy.
So, quick debriefing before the session actually starts. I genuinely hope I'm not going in there alone. Who's coming with me?
I mean, everybody's going in. You're all on deck. Except
Yeah,
for
they're all on.
Except Plucky.
Yeah, he's getting drunk with his
Okay.
new. So I guess. Fuck. Oh, Revan is got up. He's on his phone. I need to scold Revan to tell him that maybe, please.
Later. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do
I'm
it.
not gonna scold him like I'm not his dad. Shut up. Ken, shut up. I'm not gonna like scold like you, sir, should go to bed at 10 p.m.
Shut up,
The
Mom.
boost. There's a boost.
Bruce.
I know you posted the name of the dragon somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I know it starts with Verna and it ends with Sap, but I forgot what's the middle part. I know that when I told the name, I'll find it.
It was on the 20th.
Ignore that.
It's fine. So, whee. So, previous big ass text. Yep. Okay. So,
big ass text. Look at that.
so essentially, when our boy is gonna join in, our sad boy of the cleric and a fighter gonna join in, then we can actually, start the session because it's 8 minutes almost in. So, anybody has any good, interesting things to talk about while you wait?
I'm trying to find the fucking dragon's name.
Yeah.
There was 24 pages worth of messages on that day.
Oh my god. So, interestingly enough, so we had the one shot, and it was pretty good overall. You all died, except for one. He's gonna die a bit later, a few days, but still dead.
Found it.
Oh, nice. Can you DM me that? Just. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
That message is gonna be important.
Was it in Dice Roller?
It wasn't Dice Roller.
Yeah.
Message is now pinned.
Yeah, thank you. So, god damn it. Rabbit,
I just got to that day of messages.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
I just sped it up by using the search function on the 20th by Araxes. That left me with like 7 pages of messages and it was on the second page.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
That is efficient.
Yeah, that is efficient. But yeah, Revan, join in. Revan! Did he respond at all?
His computer takes a bit of time to start up.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, I feel like some updates are gonna be in order in a few following weeks. I need to update the map, the UI, and more stuff for every single campaign. New thumbnails might be in order. And more planning. Oh, god damn it. So,
I'm watching people being miserable. It's fun. It's
Who's
the
being miserable?
instant regret compilation.
Oh god.
It makes me feel happy. On one week,
Sadism takes many different forms.
I Okay, so, well, with that being said and done, as Ravan is like figuring his shit out. Come on, Ravan. Destruction. Oh yeah. Before all of you start to go having horrible thoughts, I guess I'll ask you all the question and ask everyone. Y'all fucking ready?
No.
We had 5 different attempts for a speech, so let's see how this shit goes.
Okay. So, last we
It's
left
not
off.
full speeches, but pretty much everything needed to take one.
Fair.
For all those who thought that saying no would change anything, there's your answer.
So, last we left off, I mean, all you just did was just traveling. Not much happened. Well, except for, uh, finding an island with a slave and a decapitated silver dragon's head, which was resurrected by Gavel, only to find out that the dragon itself, either by coincidence or by somebody using a wish spell for friendship, recognizes you all as great friends. As a silver dragon proclaimed, as he believes that he has been a friend to all of you for over 18 years in the future. As everybody got a bit time conscious, and as Quirk finally took his joyride on a silver dragon, you all stumbled upon the infamous or very famous world serpent God brought above sea water quite far, had had a conversation which foretold some sort of prophecy of an end of the world, yada yada, 72 moral souls to say whatever. And then, of course, Ravan had a bit of personal talk with the serpent, telling him to stop using that mask, because he's no longer alone, but surrounded with, I guess, competent people, friends, what one might call him, Which he did, took off the mask haphazardly. He additionally fought a kraken without any problems, and salvaged for its meats, eyes, and ivory. And yeah, you made towards the point, you assume the middle of the archipelago, where he's supposed to meet up with Kilrai. And you kind of did, with you could say, quite a bit of show of strength, as Kilrai not only himself, but followed with a handful of massive sea creatures, hundreds of those fish people that you fought before, from the lowliest to the sorcerers and the great warriors. You got yourself quite a few krakens wrapped on your ship, and one of them on the front, from which a familiar Kilrai, now wearing different robes, having a missing eye covered in bandages, and of course missing an entire arm. The only remnants are these adamantine blood veins that are tough as metal and act as its new hand. So, if I am not mistaken. Oh,
I
hey!
have one question right now.
What is it?
Is he carrying the dragon's betrayer?
Look, I cannot break the laws of physics to speed up faster.
Didn't start the computer earlier.
Yeah. Hey.
That's what I do every morning.
Well, so,
Anyway,
with that being said and done, on the deck stands Kilrai, now called or dubbed himself Pine Master Kilrai, and had this snarky remark with Rog. Lecter, you do not see the dragon's betrayer on him. You see a very nice trident, different clothing, quite a few bags, satchels, and a very familiar look of passive boredom.
Snark.
So, what would you like to do as you got the attention of Kilrai?
Well then, looking around, I assume everybody's standing on the deck right now.
Except for Plucky, who's now binge drinking with Zan, and Zan is having the grand old time with a silver dragon, telling tales about how he murdered a bunch of dragons in his
Yeah,
time.
that shit's happening, but below,
Yeah.
below deck.
Yeah, that's all the drones from the future, apparently.
I know. Well, he's on board our ship already, right?
Aye.
Yep.
Main deck.
Well.
So the rest of you.
There's a reason we didn't lay him up on the main dish.
Light nod from Lecter. One hand gesturing at Kirai. Certainly a way to make an entrance.
I mean, I got them all under my control. Might as well use them, you know?
What did I just send again? Yep. Well, ignore that direction.
Line.
Well, seems that we both had some upgrades. You're apparently becoming a master of the sea. Us receiving some.
Raven.
Okay, who's tapping?
Raven, what's with the keyboard?
What? What? But normally no one can hear that. My noise suppression's on.
Ah.
Sensitivity.
Anyways, let's figure that out and then let's move on.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Okay,
For some
so
reason. Oh, it turned my noise suppression off. For some reason.
It happens.
yeah. So
Well,
Keep going, Lecter.
all of us have changed, and I'm sure there's a lot to talk about. But of course, there's an actual reason we want to converse with you. It's about something we need your help with. As you may have noticed, all of us have advanced, and we've made some new friends. Kind of looking like to his side, to the horde of like aquatic beasts. You've made some friends so that we, and some of our friends at least, want something in return and wish for us to help them in their regard. One of them looks for a certain item. And you were the best one to call, because you were the last one that we know of, at least, to have seen that item.
he kind of looks at you blankly for a bit. What item?
You're obviously not carrying it anymore. Our friend is interested in the dragon's betrayer.
Oh! He immediately looks at one of the bags, pulls his whole hand, and grabs it. You see the familiar tome, now a bit bigger than previously. There you go. And he just hands you over.
I'm looking at the book.
He's not walk towards you, but he kind of snatched it and just kind of put it extended his hand with the tome, just yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Passive perception. It looks it looks bigger than the last time you saw it, but outside the letter covering, the detailed not inscription, but I guess what they called the cover, almost identical, maybe a bit soggier because probably been a lot in water, but yeah.
Seems like all of us have changed. The last time we saw you, you would have never let go of that thing. Not even put it in a would have put it in the bag in the first place. Always carrying it around.
Times change.
Do you have no further need for it?
He kind of looks at it a bit, like second guesses a bit. No, I don't really need it anymore. Is it gonna like just kind of like extends its own, just wait, like literally just like extends the hand with the tome in it, just kind of at your direction.
I'll move up to him, still careful. And I guess I will be grabbing the book.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Do I need to, does Kira need to roll a wisdom save?
No,
No,
I expect that I will be rolling a wisdom save.
Yeah, you grab it. He kind of like, huh? And he just looking, all of you, just there's like almost no indifference. Just looking at the book. Previously, last time you saw him, this was his most prized possession. The thing that he would never, this like be torn between. But now he just like willingly just gives you the book.
Well,
Oh.
I want to insight check him, see if he's like hard insight check.
And I'm just gonna say one thing. Guess you found something better then.
Certainly.
Yes. No. Then yes. The bottom is very dull, but also very interesting. You should come there sometimes.
I'd like.
If I'll figure out how to grow some gills, maybe.
I can help you with that.
He be like extends his like destroyed hand, just kind of flicks it a bit, and a spark of bluish flame just emerges for a second, and all of you just suddenly just feel this slight burning sensation in your neck. There you go. Good for a day.
Serious? You just get? Oh my god!
I expected as much.
I actually have gills.
That feels weird.
It does, but hey, we can have some fun with this.
Question: does Plucky notice anything down below deck?
Well,
I can imagine a lot of people down there just panicking. Oh my god, what happened?
panicking, harsh sounds, and you know how I said even though there's no windows, there's like that very fancy thing of like if you wanna like make a wall into like the outside view. The majority of the place of like the tavern is just like two sea dragons are just like grumbling and moving and looking aggressively all around, and a lot of people are actually like very very spooked. Yeah, while Zan looks at it and just occasionally like tries to give them ale or flip them off because they refuse the ale from a dwarf.
I picture that he goes to drink some ale and then just goes out the gills.
It goes in the gills as well.
Oh no,
theoretically.
Zan, Plucky, you don't have any gills. Everybody
That's what I
on
was wondering. Yeah,
everybody on the main deck has them.
there it is.
Okay.
Fine.
That would lead to a lot of extra confusion to a bunch of people who don't understand magic and are down below and like suddenly just get gills. Shit.
As
Get gills.
as Kira continues saying, yeah, there's just a very big city made of pearls.
Made of pearls?
I
Like be made of something else.
Explains part of your outfit.
Actually.
Apparently I very much was liked by the queen. So that's why I was taken down there. I thought I was gonna get killed.
You get killed? Like that'll never happen.
I mean, he kind of chuckles to himself and kind of extends his hand. Well, I thought I was also unkillable, but then they just kind of tore my hand to prove my point, or their point. And
That's what happened.
Certainly interesting what happened with it.
apparently, because what I have here is why they kept me alive, and that's also why they were so interested in me. Also, this hand had the pearls that apparently sinks into your skin. He kind of just shakes his head. I don't know. Very powerful things, apparently.
Well,
I have to say, it's quite. What would be the right word for it? Just, well, just nice to hear how you changed. The last time we heard you, you were. Well,
Confused.
you had opinion strong enough to kill and kill yourself about it.
apparently kill yourself about it.
That didn't happen is pretty obvious now.
I was very confused. And for good reason. Because the queen showed me the path. And now I'm gonna follow it. And with that, I'm also gonna take some personal scores to settle. Speaking of personal scores, as he kind of overlooks all of you. You haven't been in contact with Zagradas by chance? You know?
Not
Not
that
the Gratis directly, but as someone who had close associations with him, and those encounters didn't turn out too well.
Oh yeah.
Zagrati.
Yeah, where I haven't seen any.
That name does not spike in.
No.
Strike is familiar to
Oh,
me.
right.
No.
Sorry, so
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
Kirai, by the way, Omnius became a menace, so he's gone. As far as I can tell. A whole thing about corruption, if you wanted to know.
Ah, so she was right. And, he's probably somewhere flying about. He kind of just looks a bit confused and looks around.
That topic?
Mhm.
Like this one functioning eye just kind of lights up for a second. I'll be right back. Currently holding the book under his arm. Like, I assume he let go of it.
Yeah. He literally, like, as
I'll
soon as
be
it...
making a few. I'll be
was
making a
easy.
few steps back. And just for the joke of it, I'm going to cast Sending to HKS 14.
Okay, what's the message?
Just. Hello?
Silence. No response.
I would have just said, bitch!
Is this the pizza place?
Bitch, I took your butt.
Is that it?
I mean, yeah.
Well, this is comforting.
And
On the
also
topic
see
of.
see the psychic illusion, just middle fingers.
Let's see.
Well, right now at least, Omnius doesn't seem approachable in any sense. Maybe that will change in the future.
Kirai, I have to ask. Do they even have booze under there?
Oh yeah, they have a massive city. Tens of thousands of people. You could say it's like, he kind of snaps his fingers and looks at Ken. It's like, what's that city, where we've been? You got your rifle.
Norn?
Forge Night.
Ah, yeah, that's the place. Big, but bigger.
Damn. But do fish drink? It's always been a question on my mind. Sorry, I have to ask.
Oh, there's actually more than fish lurking at the bottom. It's actually
As we
quite
can
a
see.
That's quite a bright place in depths of darkness. Honestly, if I knew it earlier, I would have gone a lot sooner.
Dang. Well, that sounds like you've been enjoying yourself.
Aye. I also was promised immortality, so that's good for me as well.
As if you would need it.
That's why I set off to the Archipelago, and I found it.
Good for
But-
you then.
Well, go
But
for
then
it.
I also remembered a lot. So if you find the whole... He kind of pauses and shuts his mouth and starts to think carefully.
All right, thinking. What?
Ah. As he looks back at you, Lecter, and just says, "If you find Zagradas, did tell me, I very much would like to kill him personally for what he did to my father and mother. Very
Honestly, that can be arranged.
If
good."
we find them,
Oh, and if I may be bold to ask, are all of the people, the underwater citizens of the same sort of nation?
No. Hundreds, thousands, everybody who drowned in the world eventually just end up there. So most of them, as you can see, are converted into thralls. And then he kind of gets both hands towards himself. And some who have potential to go further are left behind in their original form.
I only ask because it would be more advantageous for either party in finding this Zagradis if we were not as harried as much in our travels amongst the sea, upon the sea. It's just a friendly suggestion, not any sort of demand.
oh,
And that
Diplomatic immunity across all of the oceans.
yeah, it would be nice not to be attacked by the fish
But-
people.
But we just said it's not a guarantee since they're not all under the same
Yeah, we did
nation.
have a
So,
kraken attack us a while ago.
whatever can be done about it would be nice.
Oh,
If
if you got the Wrath of the Queen, their entities much larger. And he kind of like,
Oh dear.
he kind of pauses for himself. Oh yeah, I forgot. The serpent, the massive thing.
Yeah.
We met that as well.
Do you wanna
Yeah,
do you wanna hunt it and kill it?
I don't.
No.
think we
He
could.
seems to be on the side of helping the world at this current moment in time. If we
Yeah,
catch wind of it, having other ulterior motives, be sure to give you a call.
Honestly, he doesn't seem evil at all. He just seems like he's passing a message. And-
Well,
He warned us of a catastrophe. He actually seems like a nice guy when you get to know him.
well, for some reason, or a very good reason, the queen dislikes the serpent very much.
It's probably just he's from a different plane of existence, like I am.
that or the amount of fish that needs to feed it is immense.
It did eat an island, to be fair.
And as for if you spot any fish people, do kill them if you want. For these are stragglers trying to get some sort of favor, sinking ships, devouring islands to get some sort of power to please the queen and elevate themselves in the ranks.
Quick question: are some of these fish people that are with Torai similar hybrids?
No, all of them are literally like humanoid fish like Like literally more fish than people, but the only true trait of them being humanoid are their just stature.
I was just curious, because sometimes like just similar hybrids are completely they're combined with sea creatures.
I think they're from another place, though. They're more science
Yeah.
than magic.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about this system before, so that may be something specific to your world.
I think they're magic.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that in character. I was saying that out of character. Like,
I think they're
I was
magic
double-
yeah.
gathering characters.
Yeah, they are from Ravnica.
yeah,
that's what I thought.
yeah. In order to make a similar hybrid, submit some alchemy
We don't,
and
Mm.
absurd
yeah, but
magic.
right now
Yeah.
we don't need that
Yeah,
information.
yeah. Okay, yeah. But I thought that some of those might
Okay,
have been with them.
Okay. Shut up.
Okay.
So anything else you want to say? Because you can see that he's getting very bored very fast.
Apart from the conversation about the world snake, is there anything else we could do in what's it called, to repay this? Our current situation has, of course, a lot of friends and a lot of allies, and keeping up some relationships would of course be nice.
I don't much need to book anymore than I need since I was at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, I'm good. Fine.
Oh well,
If you find the old elf, you tell me. Besides that, that's a personal matter. If the queen requires an audience with you, I will notify you.
RX's quick question.
Aye.
Technically, it's a two-part question.
Mhm.
First part, does the ship have fire alarms?
It does.
God.
Oh, for
Second
fuck's
question,
sake.
are they manually pulled or are they automatic?
They are automatic, but I would.
Okay, there may or may not be a small fire in the bar right now.
The fuck?
I see the smoke coming out of the stairwell.
Zan and I may or may not have made a bet that I didn't believe that he could shoot a bottle of whiskey out of the air with a firebolt, and he may or may not have hit it.
Ooh, yep.
that'll do it.
See what the smell burning.
Our business is concluded. I think it's time that we make our way back to where we were.
Oh, there's just one last thing, if you don't mind me asking. Old pal.
Uh-huh.
If you see something weird with about 6 arms and shadowy with those shiny bones, do tell us. One of our targets, if I remember correctly.
Okay. And he just kind of walks away towards the Kraken.
Good.
I will be starting identifying on the book.
Ooh, that's been a long time.
Also, did Kilroy hate Azathoth?
Kilroy was not present.
He did. He got, I think, chucked around a bit. But
I think he was thrown off the ship at first.
Was I know that Kilroy
no,
was
you don't.
pretty much
You don't know
Okay.
anything about Kilroy.
Okay, I was just double checking from the interactions between everyone.
Yeah.
If we mention that that guy is dead, then that might actually make them happy.
It probably would, but at this point, we need
Who,
to get
who wants to mention?
Oh, by the way, you know that clown with the red hands that fucked with us when we were crewmates?
Uh-huh.
He's fucking dead.
Okay. As he goes to the Kraken, and you see the Kraken starts loosening the grip and starts to sink in and you see in the surrounding area just everybody
Well,
starts to sink in.
Yeah. Well bet. Until next time.
Well, I'm gonna be doing my stuff, so if you need me, call me.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
running. I'm running down.
Yeah.
Smoke billowing out of the staircase.
You know what's not a small trail of it, but not like a fuming. Also, Plucky. with Zan's infinite logic, he's like, we need water. He throws another bottle into the fire. Shit!
Fire water is not
Genius.
water. Shit! Starts rapidly trying to cast prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Put it out! Put it out! Put it out! Put it out! Look, he's gonna be so mad.
I'm grabbing like a couple of fire extinguishers on the way down. It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Everybody.
In the distance, you can hear Plucky.
Oh.
I just want to add that the first one of you that comes into the room sees Plucky for like half a second. He turns and looks at you in surprise and just disappears.
You see a bunch of new crickets just have a fire extinguisher just like, fucking blowing, and there's just like a mist, like a bunch of
I just cast create water right like in the fire pretty much, so it just immediately dissipates.
But yeah, you are let go, and you're now alone in the sea. What would you like to do?
What does the identifier tell me?
Oh,
Specifically?
roll me on.
Specifically?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I cast
Does it
guidance
match up
on
with the
you.
previous definition?
Okay.
Give me a second. So I would like it to roll me an Arcana check, sir. It's been quite a few sessions. From
Both
session
the original definition and this shit.
from
Oh.
session 2 to session 59, Lecter uses identify item on the same thing. Oh,
22.
ooh.
Didn't Ken give you guidance?
I did
I
right
think he
before,
did.
but right before I left. So
D4.
I'll get it for you.
Ooh, 26. You still get the familiar, the dragon's betrayer, as the book. The author is unknown, and as you try to peer deeper, you get blocked out by delving deeper, and you feel this sensation of somebody staring at your back, with a presence of a dragon looming very close. Very, very close. Lecter, you know what's the funny shit ever? You, after, what, 12 levels, right? 12 level difference?
You have scales.
No. You literally, your first Arcana chant was 24. Yeah, now it's a 26. You didn't
It was
progress.
actually less than that, but it only got better because of guidance.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah,
The irony behind that was back then, I believe it was like 24 because of 19 plus 5.
yeah.
And now it's 10 plus 12 plus 4.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
same old nostalgia of like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, should I be clearing this bullshit directly?
Okay, so looking at the tome itself, all pages are blank, and at the end, where you at the beginning saw Kilroy's thing, is missing. The book is completely blank. Okay, and with that, decide what
Sorry,
you want to
could you
do.
repeat that? I didn't hear it.
Remember when Kilroy first interacted with the book and got sucked in? There was like, pages with his illustrations, including him. All of that is missing. The book is completely blank. And yeah, that's it. Give me a second. I gotta someone at the door. Give me a few seconds to decide what you want to do.
You tried opening it with your dragon hand.
I'm not messing with that book.
Well, I'm gonna start to try and have
Do not let Plucky near it.
I'm gonna try and have NPC character growth. So that's my plan today.
Yeah, do not let Plucky near it. He will scribble all over it.
I
That's why I
doubt
want to
he-
ask the question.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
should I be delivering this to the Black Emperor directly? I have demiplane, I have teleport, I can go directly
I
there.
think it's.
There's one
I
thing
think you
first.
need a Legends lore like hard, as many buffs as you can. Legends lore.
Lecter, there's one thing I believe that you're gonna have to do. First, did you ever legend lore one of the scales that grew on your arm?
I haven't.
You haven't?
You probably should.
You probably should. Also, you should ask about the book to the future boy. Could possibly give some insight on what could possibly happen.
I think using a book called The Dragon's Betrayal while, or just taking it out while talking to a dragon may be detrimental as well.
Oh, don't take it out, but you
He-
can ask about it.
Yeah, there's also the fact that he was around it in the past, apparently.
No.
Because,
Get,
well, he was with Kilroy, wasn't
Yeah. Yes.
be
It
careful
was-
with the book.
he? Yeah.
I mean, he never specified the book.
Okay. According to his own timeline, he was with Kilroy for quite some time.
Yeah.
He might have some insights into into some things about it, potentially.
Okay. So what's the plan? Because I went away for like a minute and a half.
I'm going to start NPC character growth. I'm going to start interacting with some of the NPCs.
Okay.
that encountered.
Also, Plucky went invisible.
Okay. Plucky went to Bizzle. Let's go.
Since I've been asked to do so, I'll cast Legend Lore twice.
On what?
First up, on the book actually, using it as a conduit.
Ooh. Roll
Doesn't
me.
want to tell me its facts. I guess I'm going to do it aggressively.
If you want, I can go ahead and give you those two buffs that I can get you, which was guidance as well as the spark of or flash of genius.
Yeah. Roll me Arcana
Perfect.
check, Lecter.
So that's +5, and then a +4,
So
or a
there's-
D4, and
26. Oh my god,
that
no.
is
27.
26 plus
20
X,
29.
plus the +5 from Flash of Genius.
34, that's 34 all in total.
10 points better than last time.
10 points. Okay, 34. So, after taking considerable time, you can feel the familiar presence of the book trying to gnaw away from your mind for you to not peer into its secrets. The book was made by oh god. The book was made by Kos, the blind silver white dragon, true granddaughter to Tiamat, and a bastard child of Bahamut.
Damn.
It first was designated as a conduit of memories of deceased dragons to be re-experienced and relived as many and as often as one desired.
There must have been a really messy custody battle.
But after
God damn it.
after the Grey Dragon's betrayal, it became the bastard child's prison, leeching every single soul that had any blood ties related to either Tiamat, Io, or Bahamut. For the great continental dragon still lives.
No wonder it's not working for you later. You've got
What
no
was the
blood.
last sentence?
For the great continental dragon still lives.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I will find my way to Rog. Wherever the fuck he is right now.
Rog.
If he's not here, I'll go to Ken instead.
He's probably hunting down Plucky.
I would have been right next to you to do the spark because I need to be within 30 feet of
Good
you.
point. Hmm. Damn. Honestly, based on this, it seems only fitting that a strong believer of one of the dragon deities wants to get a hold of this book, especially one with ties to Tiamat. What do you think? Did I give it back directly?
Who are you talking to?
I'm not. It's still hard
Okay.
to think of what our emperor fellow wants to do with it, though. So that's yet to be seen.
Well,
And he hasn't exactly been putting out his playing his full hand.
he's currently... Well, this book contains the soul of a child of Tiamat. And I assume using this book as a conduit, you may be able to revive that child. You may just set it free to end the torture and torment, or you may be able to revive it, thereby creating a direct champion.
Either way, as we thought, doing that would give him more power.
It would. The question
But
is that our business? Could become our
much
business.
as I don't trust him, at this point, it would be a favor in there and potentially yet another powerful ally, which might be useful later on should we ever find that shadowy figure we faced.
There's one other person's opinion I want to get on this, but actually contacting them could be a bit difficult. Could I ask you to hold on to the book for now?
I feel he is correct in saying he would be a powerful ally. There is one benefit. Considering the warning we were given by the world serpent, I feel that when push comes to shove, whatever the catastrophe comes our way, if we have the Black Emperor on our side, we'll be able to push through it better than we would if we didn't have him on our side.
In case he doesn't betray us in the first place.
And that's the big issue.
If it's a threat to the world, it's his world too. If the catastrophe means his death, he's going to try and prevent it. Self-preservation and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It is known that they're trying to destroy not just this world, but all worlds. Eventually, it will come for him.
Anyway.
Oh, I know. I know.
If you hold on to this for now, I will be trying to get a bit more information, maybe even, well, a direct line, but I cannot tell anything yet. I'll be right back. And I will be casting my second Legend Lore.
Ooh.
I will be, as on the request of Rog, ripping out one of the platinum scales out of my arm and using that as a conduit to cast Legend Lore on it.
As soon as you rip out the scale, it immediately turns back into like several different twigs that were just clumped together, and you realize it's your literal like arm, like.
Okay, but just let's get deeper then. Let's get deeper then. Legend Lore Lector. Collector unit number 14.
Oh my god.
Your Legend Loring yourself.
Let's fucking go!
Yourself.
Well, quickly, before he does that, I just give Lecter some advice before he Legend Lores himself. It's like, be cautious with anything involving Tiamat. From what I
We'll see
understand,
whatever happens now.
From what
Okay,
understand, it
I would
was a
like
good
you.
idea.
Lecter, I would like you to roll me a d4.
Oh, this is gonna be hot.
Oh, it's a 3. Excellent.
Just like the last one.
Collector unit number 14 is a construct of refined steel and brown oak wood, embezzled with 2 ruby crystals as eye sockets, with a small arcane core within its chassis. Its purpose is to survey arcane anomalies and report them seamlessly to their intended supervisors.
Was literally the book definition that I got, right?
Aye.
Well, shit. Guess I'm not continuing this one now. I maybe get back to this later. But not right now. Well,
Where are you
guess
swimming?
there's no second opinion.
Where are you going? Where are you? Are you going back to the Black Emperor?
Well, I guess I'm not getting a second opinion. So,
Oh, I just got back. Whatever. We're just figuring out.
Legend Lore self didn't work.
Okay.
Or at least not in the way I wanted it to. So, right now, we have the question. Do we keep the book for now, or do we give it back to the Black Emperor?
Well, as far as we know, we don't have anything else to do other than start turning up stones at this point. So I would, at the very least, figure out why he wants the book.
Well, I'm gonna have a quick look at that city. I might as well use these jewels for something.
Wait. You're literally just going to swim.
Last time somebody
going
did
on
that,
your
we
own.
now have a king of the sea.
Well,
Going
look,
on your own is stupid because
well-
you don't know if it's literally right under or he just traveled from farther. So
Just
don't
let it
jump-
happen.
Don't jump overboard to conclusions.
Especially when everybody's gonna go somewhere else. I think. Where are you going?
never mind then.
Shh, let it happen.
So,
No, bloody no.
I think
Why
the
is
next
Blood
part.
agent? Why is Plucky an agent of chaos?
Because he's literally a
because
Kender.
he is.
What do you expect?
Do you
Why-
know
He
what a
cannot change that
Kender
fact
is?
about himself.
Anyway, so
Do
what's
you actually know what a Kender is?
okay? So what's the plan? Where are you going?
One last time. Any objections to handing this thing back?
Nope.
He has his Kendall has his reservations, but if that's what we need to do in order to secure an ally,
There's one
then
thing. I'm sorry, but there is one thing. We're gonna have to separate the Silver Dragon from the ship before arriving. We're gonna have to.
We're not going there. We're teleporting there.
You're teleporting there. Okay.
I can demi-plane open just straight up a gate there. Anyone
Fair
who
enough.
wishes to follow there can do so. Only restriction, I'm not letting that silver dragon pass through that gate.
Okay. I mean,
going to
okay.
join them
Speaking of the silver dragon, you can see him in the background, just like observing the ship and walking around, and eventually spots you, Ken, and Electra, and saying, I never seen this ship before. Where did you acquire it? It's nothing like you had it. Was this? Never mentioned about this.
It's, weirdly enough, not from this timeline, this plane,
Can
or
it?
this world, so...
Well, of course I know, but do you have the devil ship Ravnaron? No.
I'm sorry?
Um, you went, as I recall, you went to the 8th layer of hell and acquired a floating demonic ship Reveron, including with its elite Death Guard, and presumably possessed by an ancient demon.
I'm looking over to Rog. Did I miss something?
I'm starting to think that this guy is actually.
And why did we go?
Timeline.
And why did we go there? Exactly.
If I remember correctly, like the Archipelago does manifest many islands, you picked up a lost girl who said she needed help, and then she just manifested a portal that got you with the entire of your previous ship, Dwindledom, stranded into the hellish plains.
Do we know a devil girl? Look at Collector.
I'm afraid that must have fallen out of my memory. I might need to get that checked.
Yeah, yeah. So, before I started,
It's also
I basically contemplated that he's potentially from a different timeline where history is a lot different.
Same
It is-
people, different story.
Yeah.
also, where's Kurai? You said you were meeting with him, but he didn't come down. He,
Well, it came
It was
up.
just a surface level conversation. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was quick.
It was just a quick exchange. We needed something, and he didn't seem like he had much time for himself from his side either.
okay.
I'm sure
It's-
another opportunity will arise.
it's
I'm really
weird.
sorry.
Does he have his companion?
Which one?
I don't know what he called it, but he called him a sentient mimic by the name of
That one.
Zip, that eventually turned into a flying construct.
Oh, God.
And usually it takes forms of rocks, ravens. Apparently, Kira very much dislikes ravens for some reason, and crows.
Well,
I can understand why he dislikes them. There's been a few incidents in recent memory that had sadly led to the demise of this being.
We don't know if it was killed or just taken. Actually,
Transformed, killed, taken.
also not sure how good a flying construct would be under the ocean.
Like I said, it's not here right now.
Why is he under the ocean? He hates the ocean.
Personal development.
That's further cementing the idea that he's not from our timeline.
No.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm not saying that out loud.
Then don't say it. We get it.
Yeah.
This is all just weird. And it's kind of weird just to see some of you. Well, first of all, Rog, I barely recognize you. But glad to see you're alive. Same you, Lecter. I seen Plucky. He's alright. Ken, he kind of gives you a nod.
I feel like demons and devils have taken a lot of dominion from that island. Well, island, world, maybe future, maybe past. At this point, I'm confused as any.
I just know that I'm behind the time, and I know that this is different. But as it appears that some of it has never come to pass, while some have.
In any case, I pat him on the shoulder. We're just glad to have a friend on board. In any case, I'm gonna be busy, but as always, holler if you need me. Goes to the undership towards Scalia.
Anyway, I'm going with Lit to give the book back to the Black Emperor. Mainly because I'm the one who was very diplomatic with him in the first place, so I feel that's a good idea for me to go. Since I've
Yep.
already built up a bit of
I
a
like that
rapport
idea.
with him.
Are you putting your mask back on? Because I don't think he's seen you without it.
Might have to.
Or maybe you did just take it off. So, it's up to you.
Certain circumstances may require it.
If you don't want to, there is also some other options.
I
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I know, illusions and all that, but I don't think he'll appreciate that.
Good point.
You may not pay mind. I think it's worth a I think it's worth a go. I mean, you're just new here, so there's not really a whole lot of reason for him to be suspicious about you specifically.
I have already made it abundantly clear that it's religious in nature, so if he sees me without it, may think I've forsaken that religion. Which might not end well.
You can all, I'd say, disguise yourself, put it there, and if he says it, just say you lost it in the last big fight we had.
So,
He doesn't have his mask. Kill him.
kill him.
Exaggeration.
So yeah, what's the plan then? Lecter's gonna go demi-plane into the Black Emperor?
Yep. And everyone who wishes to can join me there.
I mean,
With the exception of the fucking Silver Dragon.
yeah. I mean, he's very curious where you're going.
I'm going to distract him then. I'm gonna pull him
No,
off.
he's not like stupidly bottling it, but he's like generally asking, "What are you doing?" Like
We have to give something away that we've been collecting so far, something that Kurai happened to carry with him. Anyway, that exchange is now done, so it's time to deliver the item.
was it the crystal of every site?
Crystal, what?
A crystal that lets you peer anywhere in real time. No, I guess that is,
No.
he kind of scratches it.
Something different. Something apparently he has no longer any need for.
Nothing really to worry about.
I know Pellucid for a
He looks
potential ally.
he looks at you, Ken, at the dragon, says, "Always acting like an adult to a child, even though I'm older than you twice."
I want to point out that now is probably a good time for anybody with a passive perception above 2 to hear a weird snapping, crackling sound for just a brief second, and then it's gone.
What the?
Hold the fuck.
Oy.
Then, yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking around for that.
Very well.
What's going on?
Conclude. Go on your business. I'm gonna go more exploring. I need to talk with people. Need to find some people. I'm very curious what you were doing all these years ago. As he kind of literally just with that walks away.
Okay. Well then, time to start up the demiplane. I will invite the ones who wish to join into one of the, what are they called again? Suites?
Yeah.
And in one of the suites, I will open the gate that will lead to the demiplane of the Black Emperor.
Okay.
let's
So
do
who's
this.
going? Who's going?
Me.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I might as well.
Rog?
I'm fucking busy. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I'll be going.
Okay.
We'll be sure to send a message.
In stealth?
Yes.
Nice. Of course. So, peering through the demiplane through the other side, you all see the familiar stacked tables of mead, ale, and foods, and of course, two dragons sitting eating what appears to be like singed livestock, sheep and elk. How they acquired this in this plane, who knows? And of course, the emperor is sitting kind of bored, hunched over, and then looks at you coming through the portal and just back so soon, it seems.
We were quick. Didn't you know that?
It didn't
put
require
the
any conflict.
masks back on, hoods, everything, including accents.
Mm-hmm. So, if what you say is true, that means you have the tome.
I'm holding it up.
You see as you raise the tome up, you see that a bow dragon just immediately like stop eating, just literally eye the tome, including the Black
Reasonable.
Emperor.
Like I said, we were quick.
I cast disintegration on the book.
Nah, don't.
Awkward silence aside.
Awkward silence. Yes, there is an awkward
Like they're
silence.
holding up the book, all dragons spontaneously go silent.
Yeah.
Are you going to give the book?
I will approach, lowering the book. Of course, keeping an eye out so that the dragons don't start roasting me.
No, but they're more at the attention, staring not at you but at the book.
Roasting you. What's your wood type? Driftwood? Haha.
Jesus.
Yeah, definitely. Rotten.
Ah.
Is that Agni or maggot or termites?
Ooh, nasty. No.
Yeah.
You have the Black Emperor at full attention as he stands up and extends his hand.
I will be handing the book to him.
He snatches it, grips it, looks at it, and looks at all of you. Ah. Do you know what this is?
Yes. Roughly.
Roughly, he says. Ah. As he opens up the tome and kind of flips through the pages, his holding the book in his left hand, his right fingertips start to glare in burning fire as he starts to go through the pages. Oh, my dear, dear lost aunt.
It
And
is
if
a matter of family.
well,
Can we stop with the awkward silence, for fuck's sake?
no. He's scrolling and flipping, and the dragons seem more and more interested. At this point, I would like to ask: is anybody doing anything at this point? Like I'm asking this for a reason.
At this, I am looking around frantically to see what's going on.
I don't think you care about what's going on the ship, so I won't answer.
I am surveying pretty much the area. I'm making sure we're not being snapped up on, and I'm making sure that we've got an exit strategy.
The
Uh,
exit
I'm
is
looking
still
for a
open.
wounded salamander anywhere.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's like
you see no salamander. This plane is empty for a good few hundred feet, and then there's just a drop off into what you presume is just magma and lava.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah. As it flips through the pages, it chuckles. All the memories that you stored, my dear, dear aunt. Such a shame that you disregarded your great mother's wishes.
oh dear.
And you see, and you see him just kind of caressing the book and just kind of going through the pages.
It would have been a book that would have been better suited for quote unquote good measures if given to offered to Bahabus.
As he does flip again, he then stops flipping it, putting it in the middle, like in that center of the tome, that everything is even. And he grabs his both hands on one another side and calls out, looking above. Oh, great mother, Tiamat. Mother to us all. Grant me the strength to strangle the remnants of your great grandchild. And the grandchild as well. May her dead spirit and rotting corpse grant me strength beyond anything I imagined, and with that strength, grant me the capability to conquer this world.
Crap.
Roughly what I expected.
And this is a very specific turning point in history. I would like all of you to roll me just a d2. Because this, yeah, everyone, because this will go one or two ways.
Either we die or we don't.
Oh my god.
The two was that the.
What the
Oh my god, so majority have spoken.
What the hell?
So,
Right. We ended the world.
As usual.
no, the number two was if it succeeds. Number one, it fails. Which is gonna.
I am the only one who rolled a 2 too. Okay.
So, who's ready for some calamity? So. Okay. Give me a second.
Wait, we fell or his ritual fell?
Give me
He
a.
failed.
Joke's on him.
That was not Eric's ruling. We still don't know precisely. Let's let it play out.
Okay. So, what you all see as the book begins to tear, a sudden cold snap hits the fingers as a black emperor hisses before getting blasted back into its throne, its body broken in half, as the book floats in the air and it begins to combust in hellish white flame. I
Oh,
would
fuck.
like to ask you a very simple question.
Wow.
As you hear an echoing voice in the plane, as the volcanic fiery plane starts to become colder to the point of freezing, and
Oh,
echo
no.
in your mind saying, my time has come. What is everybody gonna do?
Run!
Okay, so this is basically hell freezing over.
In the most literal sense possible.
I say, let us make our way near the portal, and as soon if stuff start going wrong, we'll get out of here.
Okay, I need everybody in individual what you're doing.
I am getting ready to run because with everything cooling down, the result is probably going to either be everything's frozen or he's going to explode.
Lecter.
I will be casting. Where's the fucking spell? Expeditious Retreat, and I will make my fucking way back through the portal.
I might go there as well.
I guess we'll just go through the portal then.
I'm just asking everybody.
Wait, was Plucky with us?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh,
What,
shit.
would you,
Actually,
what,
Of
would
course
you,
he was.
what would you like to do?
1 second.
my character is literally going to stand right next to the portal just in case at that split second things go bad. If they go bad, he's then just going to backstep through the portal.
Oh, I haven't rested yet. I don't have all my luck points back. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. So, as you go through the portal, I would say final person who goes through is Ravan, because I think Lecter, because he was the closest. As you go through the portal, look back, you see both of the dragons are collapsing as they become sculptures of ice and break upon impact, and everything starts to literally freeze over.
Yeah, no, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's one loose end tied up.
well,
Maybe.
just before I step through, it's like I just calmly and quietly say, "Be careful what you wish for," and then step through.
That sounds like it was on
So,
purpose.
He asked for power. He's not gaining power.
okay, so as you all exit out, the portal of Demiplane just collapses and the connection is severed. As you all, I guess, on the main deck, where did the Demiplane took place?
In one of the suits in the
Okay.
living quarters.
Yeah, you
As far away from anyone else's tweets as possible.
as you just exit out through the portal, you all hear a distant dragon's roar echoing to the point that you feel your boat move. What is everybody doing?
Okay.
Well,
Asking
I'm-
Lecter to roll a perception check.
Okay. 16. Except God. 11.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it, not even close.
All of a sudden you hear the internal systems that the intercoms declaring that everybody get inside, for a hurricane is coming fast with speeds up to 324 miles per hour. Ah.
Full ahead, full away from it. Or turn. No. turn to a face away from where it is. That way we have little profile, is what he's going to try and get up there to do. If there's an
Okay.
intercom to go to the deck, it's like, start turning it away from...
As you exit on the main deck, right? And you see the sky, looking to the fucking east, you just see a massive figure of a dragon. God knows how far away, going north, followed by an oncoming shockwave that
Green Shade is fucking dead. Congratulations.
as the shockwave carries not only force but also immense cold, as you see the tides of water freezing over with the shockwave. What would you like to do, Ken?
I was going to say on the intercom, it would have been intercom the whole turn it so that the shockwave hits the least amount of boat,
Uh-huh.
as well as start
facing the waves.
full
Okay.
away from the waves.
Okay.
At the
So
front, you still have the splitter, so it kind of rips apart the
So-
whole boat.
Yeah, facing the waves is the safest way because you split the
Sure.
water.
yeah.
Facing the waves, then.
Okay. So all of a sudden another shockwave hits, and all of a sudden you just hear a bunch of crackling sound as you hear, warning, outside temperature dropping -16, 27, 34, 42, 62, 84.
Everybody in the forge!
We're fucking replaying Frostpunk right now.
I'm calling everyone to the forge, the biggest source of heat we have.
I'm basically trying to close the door between the deck and the staircase. Just close before it freezes the cold gets in.
Does the ship actually have like doors you can close to the outside?
Yeah, you can. But all of a sudden you hear the intercom going from 96 to 95 to 94, and it slowly starts to pick up over a minute to -6 degrees Celsius, or I think it's like what, 40 or like 25 Fahrenheit.
I'll look it up.
That's really
About
cold.
the, in the under 30.
Is everybody getting to the forge?
As you can see, the auto
-6
shells.
should be like 11.
Oh, 11. Okay.
I'm whistling for the warg to grab all the other little critters.
There's probably a few people huddled around my owlbear.
Yeah, as
On.
you can just hear the shockwave, like
22.
still
Are we?
echoing.
Is there anybody missing from the?
I mean, majority new Dunkirkians were there. Svita is nowhere to be seen. Zan is nowhere to be seen. Elena is there. Gable is there. Pablo and Jack are missing.
Beta sign, no exceptions. You can bring the booze.
But the other guy's up in the bridge. Pablo up in the bridge.
Pablo is up in the bridge.
Pablo's the one been doing the ship stuff.
Well, I guess I'm heading out.
Okay.
As soon as the dog brings the other creatures to the forge, I'm taking the dog with me. Just to make sure Pablo doesn't freeze over.
One thing, Rog,
What?
before you go out, I'm going to cast a spell on you.
If it's resistance to anything, I don't need it.
This is not to make sure you survive, it's to make sure Pablo survives.
Fair enough. Do it.
I'm casting Life Bubble on him.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Rog, as you walk out, immediately just the cold hits your like skin immediately. You look up, there's just like a fucking blizzard, like a fucking maybe 20, 40 feet above you, there's just like a fucking tidal wave of air just blowing through. You look around just below into the water is frozen over. You're literally lands like ice stuck in the middle of the ocean that is unnaturally warm all the time.
If the doors are about to freeze open, I fucking forcefully close them, and I am
No. The cold is not ripping, but it's like it says that it's -6
Dry.
outside at the moment.
It's a dry freeze.
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am
-6 doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
You might want to put a shirt on because you'll poke someone's eye out.
Oh god.
Yeah, that could cause some serious bodily injury, Rog.
I will fucking kill someone. No. Anyways, I am storming to make sure Pablo doesn't freeze.
You go to the main deck and you see fucking Pablo and Jack are holding each other together as
I got you guys.
Jack is holding, not holding, but like had this aura of fire around him for a bit, and you see there's a bunch of like singed what's it called, flooring around their area. Oh, for fuck's sake, what the fuck did you do? Jack just immediately snapped at you, Rog.
I didn't fucking do shit. Now get over here.
I grabbed them both and a hug, and I basically take the warg. Okay.
The warg is.
I take the werewolf, and I fucking have the werewolf hug them as I'm grabbing both.
So far, this is as good heat as you're gonna get.
I actually pull off the Minotaur cape, and I put it on them.
You deal with that. You can tell me from there. Actually, we don't even need to steal the ship. Let's just go to the forge.
So, the forge area, the warmest place in the area. Lecter, you immediately see quite a few people have like those pads. And people are starting to panic. As you look over one of those pans, you see where it used to be the bastard is nothing but just a spot of white. But additionally, you see a massive figure of a dragon flying north from it. How large? You might ask. About 121 kilometers long.
So this is literally like a world dragon.
So compare it to Jormungandr. Who's the biggest?
This dragon is 3 times bigger than the world serpent.
So this dragon is the continent dragon, pretty much.
I'd call it more of a planetary dragon, a moon dragon, if you will.
Space dragon.
As you see every few seconds, you see just like it is flying incredibly fast towards north, towards the continent of Dor, and wherever it flies over, you see just like the waters that are just clear skies turn into just white, into ice.
Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna affect the other campaigns. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh no.
I turn to Lecter, like, masters off everything pretty much, because I am with it for certain interactions.
No.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to give him the book.
Certainly will have some interesting consequences.
Uh,
Nectar is surprisingly calm in this situation.
Yeah. The silver dragon is in the room. He asks, "What book? What did you do?"
I would define it as family problems.
What the fuck did you had?
I'm like,
That doesn't matter now. It's dealt with.
Yeah.
not our problem.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Okay.
I think that the best way to describe it is hell has frozen over.
in the most literal sense.
Yes.
Honestly, I should start asking you what the fuck you're doing. Maybe I should really leave.
Your choice,
Then
honestly.
we could.
I
also-
doubt that would be a good idea, though. Not right now.
Yes, and to be fair, I do suspect that history for you is not the same as history for us.
But if you left, and a voice just comes out of nowhere, like somewhere else in the room. But if you left, then who would keep telling me all these cool stories about stuff that's gonna happen?
It might not happen, that's the issue.
What did happen?
Yeah.
Why are you being so vague about this? What did you do?
About that point, Plucky reappears in a corner. He's got Rog's raven gauntlets on his shoulders as though they're fancy-looking pauldrons, and
What are you doing with those?
I found them. They looked cool.
Okay, Flicky. You know what? I'm not even. Whatever. Keep them. I'll make some more one day.
I should just grab a dimension door out and let him freeze.
So I don't exactly know what they did, but I've been getting really drunk lately. It's been fun. I found these guys a little bit ago before we killed the red-handed guy. Did you know the red-handed guy? The red-handed guy was kind of an asshole in my past. Maybe he was an asshole in the past that was my other past, which is your future. I don't know. Time for stuff. It's
You're
weird.
talking about the god of trickery Azator?
Yeah, that guy.
You killed him in Green Shades. And it was killed not by you. It was killed by yes. Lavender.
It's further cementing my theory that he's not from our timeline. And it's an alternative
Definitely.
history.
Yeah.
Well,
He was
Just
he
saying,
was
in this timeline, he was in fact killed by us.
Yes, and this was pretty much in his own dimension, and
So
yeah,
telling me that Lavender doesn't exist. Oh.
I do not know.
I
what
wouldn't
this
know.
was-
His honey
about
was
him.
legendary. God damn it.
His what?
Honey. He was a sentient beehive.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, you're talking about what was his name? 404?
Obvious?
That's what he used to call himself.
Yeah,
That is, well, he had a lot of different names. But in this timeline, he is dead.
We had a falling out.
We think he's dead.
Aw.
Ugh.
Aw.
More accurately, he went evil and I bashed his skull in.
Aw. Aw. Damn it.
After he committed genocide.
Yeah.
So then, since it's pretty much confirmed at this point that you're not from our timeline, then divulging information is going to be somewhat okay because it may not be accurate.
Revan, do you like painting vistas?
No.
Are you
I'm not
sure you don't like painting vistas?
Where's that one NPC that kept calling me a demon? What was his name again?
He's from a different dimension.
He's
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
same one the dragon came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but where's the fucker?
He's in the place.
Richmond.
He's yeah.
Okay. You.
Yeah.
Remind me your name again.
Red Goat? The heel.
Red Goat.
Yeah.
He told me Red
No.
Fin.
Oh. I forgot what this fucking other name was.
I've got it written down. I'll send it to you.
Gotcha.
Anyways, you came from the sea world, the Silver Dragon, and you seem to know that a lot of things are now demon and devils. Devil bad, demon good. Now, tell me, who are the most powerful or by extent, popular beings in your world? Who is someone that everyone knows?
By the mortals, the Demon King, Luris II. He commands great honor and respect with his subordinates and led the humankind against the war against the angels, which he won.
Lecter,
Hmm?
remember that portal in the ocean that we bashed?
Oh yeah.
I think this is in reference to a time where everything we did was the inverse of what happened. Don't you think?
Certainly would be a point where the timelines could connect.
A shattered
Yes.
mirror.
Now, I have to ask. Has there been any advancements in what people uses, tools and whatnot? I look at Red Goat again.
Most powerful weaponry are weapons infused by souls of demons, angels, or demons? Or devils?
How about what I have here? Shows the Mark III.
He shakes his head.
Technology has not taken a hold like it has in this world.
Which is honestly reasonable in a world where Norn may have never appeared.
Exactly.
But he does know me, so that's the problem.
Yes, so Norn did appear, but maybe a different version of Norn as well.
Yes, one that was, from
Or
what
it
I
was just
understand,
less
less
efficient.
technologically advanced.
From
Or
what
just
you can
less strong.
tell. Now then, we got that out of the
Smaller
way.
part maybe.
Now, as soon as the world warms up a bit, where are we going, Lecter? Are we going
We
to
need to deal with that first, though, because we apparently. The
Deal
more
with
time we
what?
spend, Lecter, I need you to. Lecter, I think you need to go to the Platinum Seas and divulge it before it's too late. The information before it's too late.
The thing about the dragon?
Yes.
That's already too late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I would assume that the big place about magic would literally see this from anywhere.
Ken, to put in perspective, right? You are 3 days away by boat from the bastard, and you saw the dragon from your location.
Obviously, everyone in the world could see it from I'd say more than a few days away.
you know, everyone is now experiencing the sudden ice age.
If I had to guess, 3 of the main places in this world are gonna see this dragon, if not all of them.
So I have a question. Are you saying this out loud?
Now, if only we had some sort of really big, really explodey thing we could shoot at it.
You know, I don't even.
I know
think
where you're
that,
pointing at, and that is a horrible idea.
I don't even think that if
I don't even
if
know what
there's-
I'm pointing you at. I just think it'd be fun to blow it up. Look at
I
how
have-
big that thing was. I mean, that'd be fun to blow up.
How big? Did I see it while I was outside?
Yeah,
Yes, you
it
did.
was massive. It
No,
was
No,
Right,
because while you were doing that,
oh.
I was in the boat inside.
Yeah. No, you didn't. Cause
So Araxis, did I see the giant fucking silhouette when I came up
When Ken got out, he just saw
to
the
get Pablo?
God damn it! Hello. God damn it! Fuck. Okay.
His
Okay.
connection
Yeah.
dropped out for a
My-
second.
my-
Now you can answer.
Yeah. So here's the thing. When Ken was, he just basically saw a massive silhouette followed by a shockwave that froze everything that it touched.
You're a bit fuzzy, Araxis, on the.
His
Hello.
connection's crapping out.
No.
Yeah, you're better now.
Okay. So while Ken was out, he saw the silhouette and the shockwave. While you were out, you saw nothing but the fucking blizzard.
I saw nothing but a blizzard. What's going on? I need to know. Explain to me. Talk to me.
Okay,
What happened?
Okay, let me break it down for you in the best terms. We gave him the book. He tried to summon what was in the book. It backfired immensely.
What?
The book. What book?
It was
What
to
book?
destroy. It was destroy what was
What
in
book?
it.
What book?
The book
You-
we
you-
got from Kilroy.
What
Oh,
book did you get?
okay.
You just see the silver dragon immediately clutch his head, like both hands up on his head. No. No, no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
What's
no, no, no.
what's up with you? What happened?
Okay. Does the book has to do anything with dragons?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, for
Uh,
fuck's sake!
Well, let's
Well,
just say we
maybe-
won't have to worry about the Black Emperor anymore.
Yep, they gave the dragons betrayal to the Black Emperor.
Oh,
And
this
I'm
is
then-
fairly certain
we have
I'm
this-
fairly certain he's dead now.
well. There's bad news, but also good news. Well, good news. This will come to pass, and everything will be fine. Bad news is that in about 7 years, there's gonna be a giant dragon war that will probably render the entire world to ash.
Okay, I think that's a
about
problem.
that,
Mm.
Ken?
So,
Yes.
so is he dead? In your timeline, this happened.
Yes.
He's dead.
You acquired a book from an archlich that tried to resurrect some sort of ancient serpent dragon in the bottom of the ocean. You acquired the tome, and the tome was offered to the emperor of the bastard, and it imploded. Oh no! Oh, for fuck!
And there's no way for us to stop this war from happening.
That brings
Well-
up a good point, Ken. Since you're here, you have more insight on the variables that can happen here. So, you have, I could say, the most power to change this world's future.
There's what there's
It's
because right now we may or may not have a way. There's two options that I can give to you, if and only if something can be done to stop this from happening.
no,
There's something we can do to at least solve the problem for us.
not at the moment.
I
We
have
need
a question. I have a question for you.
It's something of
How long,
a
how long does it take for this war to resolve?
The war is a complex thing, for you see, what you just released is a grandchild of a bastard between Tiamat's daughter and Bahamut.
And
And-
Bahamut, yeah.
And she's gonna wage a war against the rest of the remaining dragons of the world.
I never
It
been
would be-
prouder to be called a bastard than today, like IRL.
Okay,
Oh,
so
he did-
follow-up question. Ken Ted, two follow-up questions. I want to hear those.
Okay, what's the question?
Ken, you had 3 questions. You only got the first one.
Okay. And is it basically what I'm saying is, can we kill this dragon? Or if there was even a chance, would there ever would
No! She fights for the mortals. For us.
so she's
You
ally
you
then.
guys,
While the remaining dragons of the world try to take up arms. Both metallic and chromatic.
He's killing all the dragons.
Well, I do want to point out that we have a heck of a leg up in this timeline, it appears, against dragons. Looking
Uh,
at Ken, looking at Rog.
what did I do?
Well, you aren't what you were. Apparently, you look entirely different. Last time I saw you, you weren't red either. So whatever you've done to both bulk up and turn red is clearly different. Probably working
Wow.
for us. And Ken,
I
they didn't realize your weapon. They didn't recognize it. You probably didn't have those before. We have those. We also have this ship. We have things that we didn't have before to fight in the war.
Let me get this.
Weren't there.
You're suggesting we make contact with this dragon.
Not now, not yet. He's gonna go into mourning, and I really, really would not like to go anywhere close. If anybody's walking in the northern ways, in the Nordic Arctic, they're dead beyond belief.
My characters.
In the following months, there's gonna be tremors and earthquakes all across the world. The roars of the dragon and the grief of her lost mother and her lost birthplace.
Oh, I guess it's time to get what we still can. We still have a few resources lying around. And to ask my previous question, because that still hasn't been answered. Depending on how long this war may take, is there a period at which we can say this world is safe to inhabit again?
Lecter, I think you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Well, I do not know how this
I heard
world's gonna...
that the Feywild is supposed to be nice around this time of the year.
Well,
See, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, you gotta stop a calamity that's gonna undergo the archipelago.
We won't be at the archipelago anymore.
Oh, by the way, Araxis, I chose my next mythic feat. That reminds me, I'm going for the vision, the better sight.
Are you suggesting that we leave this world to suffer the effects of the shadowy figure?
Well, we'll get back into it later.
Basically, wait out.
Honestly,
the storm.
we have 7 years before this goes down. If we cannot...
And no telling as when its plans are going to take effect, which then should be the end of all worlds. May I remind you what's at stake?
Oh, Ken,
Wait,
there's also...
allow me
there's
to
also
ask you something, Ken.
That's right.
Ken?
Yeah.
How long did it take us to not only learn about... Wait, let me phrase that differently. How long did it take from the first contact with Red Hands until we actually killed him?
Too long if you ask me.
Was it longer than 7 years?
But Red Hands technically wasn't a god, now was he? This thing is different, and we, as opposed to that, we have no idea what this shadowy figure is capable of. It has backers.
He asked how long...
So let's try figuring it out before shit goes down.
How long did it take you?
The war?
I don't know. I don't know how time passes over here completely. I don't know how long it's been.
What are you asking, Riven?
He was... So, Lita was trying to ask Chen how long it took for the party to basically kill Azathoth. As in, like, from first meeting him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chen didn't answer the question.
Was honestly a
I said
question.
too long.
Yeah, too long, but I was thinking it's like, if I'm like,
Okay, stop with
And
your...
I literally just
Okay,
said
okay.
I don't know the in-game time that
Okay,
has
okay.
passed, okay?
Okay, given what we understand about how he's from an alternate timeline and how history is warped for him, there is a chance that what he describes may never happen.
Or that
It's
it
a
may
small-
be even worse.
Yes, history is fluid at this point, and
That's a nice way to say it.
yes, it can change. One, they get over their mourning and don't kill all the dragons, thus causing an apocalypse. Two, they still do that. Or three, they just decide to defend against dragons and not wipe them all out.
There's also
And-
options 4 and 5.
I don't want to think about options 4 and 5.
I
Unless
actually
there's
prefer options 4 and 5. Option number 4 is we utilize all this advanced technology, the clear experts that we've got from different places, and the full resources of the archipelago that we can bring to our disposal to alter the course of what's going to happen. I mean, as it is, it's already clear we've got at least 3 pieces of technology that did not exist in this alternate timeline. Also, if I'm remembering this correctly, shush! Also, if I'm remembering this correctly, there was a demon and devil war going on that wasn't. As far as I know, we haven't sided with demons and killed fucking angels over here yet. So things are clearly different and already for the better. Also, Evan, you got a real problem with interrupting people. You got to work on that.
We could also try and acquire that that ship that was mentioned, the one from the Nine Hells, but
We don't
We
need
don't-
a ship.
Well, no,
Also, Plucky,
well-
I'm sorry to interrupt, Riven. Very sorry. But I have to mention something about what you said, Plucky. The resources. You have actually a point on that, and that reminds me. If the bastard is frozen over, that volcano now has a very important amount of materials, be it metal or jewels.
There's no way we're getting
Is it-
those. Get that one out of your head right now. That's
It-
the home base of the fucking
that
thing
was
that
the-
just happened.
that was the epicenter. It's probably gonna be way too cold for anybody to get anywhere near the bloody thing.
it's probably not even an island at this point. It's probably a crater.
I admire your thought. I admire what you're trying to do there, but that's suicide for everyone, your godliness included.
All right. It was just a suggestion.
I do
I
like
do
to
have a
let
cycler.
I do like to let the suggestion. Go to the Feywild, wait it out, come back when everything's not frozen.
Wait it out. That's a stupid idea. Get allies. Duh. This
Oh,
is a
you
thing
can
that could affect things way beyond just what's happening here. This is when you go to other planes and get the big guns.
Well, that's the thing. We can potentially get allies in the Feywild.
Now
Most
you're
of the
getting
ti-
it.
Most
How
of
many
the time
tacticians
they
have you
want.
yet?
Most of the time they want really crappy deals.
Lecter,
If we're gonna start with allies, I do have a suggestion of where we could start. I pull out my falchion.
could I mention also that we have come into contact with some kind of robot god in the past? Just saying.
Who has mostly taken his own path from here.
Still,
As
doesn't
I
hurt
was
to try.
saying, we all remember what happened the last time this falchion was unleashed. This is, just so you all know, this is where Prophet Matthew disappeared into. And I do have a quest in order that could potentially see him come back. So if we're starting with gaining allies, this would be a good place to start.
I'm glad to hear that, because I was really afraid I killed him.
No. But the only problem is I gotta go and kill some of the D words.
Devils.
Shush. The other one, X-nay on the Emon's Day.
Here's the- well,
Demigorgons?
I don't think you need to
Something like
worry
that, but
about saying it because we've already explained that his world is different to ours, and
The other guy. Guy.
I've pointed that. I've already pointed out that in our world, demons and devils are not a good thing.
I kind of feel like
He's still going to keep it. He's going to still take that into consideration when talking around him about that subject. So.
Yeah. I sort of don't.
As much
I
as
feel
he
like
takes
we're
that
all
advice.
unanimously agreed that demons and devils are bad things. Also, this works for what Ken was just saying because it sounds like he needs to go kill one of the two types of those that shall not be mentioned.
Again, of them, but I have no idea what kind of strength I need, and it needs to be the killing blow.
So, like, this is already another good sign, Revan, because things are different yet again, because
Yes,
instead of
I
aligning
know.
ourselves with demons and devils, we're now going to go kill them. Moving on. We
Yes,
need to
no,
make a
I'm-
plan for where to go from here. We need to pick a direction. I recommend it's not north, and go.
If we weren't frozen into the ice.
That's
mean,
north.
at
That's
the
not the direction to go.
at the
No,
moment,
no,
you're-
everything froze over.
yeah, in the archipelago, the ship is now encased in ice, and now you can see the temperature of outside is +2 Celsius.
I,
It's slowly
actually,
but surely
I would be
rising
real-
up.
Because I was the last one to go outside, I would be relaying that actually, and I'm just gonna be.
So
taking
it's
back my
so the
boat.
temperature literally just went a shockwave of cold, and now it's starting to quote unquote warm up. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was snap frozen, now it's warming up.
Lecter, don't
It
you
looks
have
like
some
it's just a
magic
shockwave.
gobbledygook that could warm the area?
I can warm a person, maybe two.
I
I'm
have a few
afraid
things in mind.
an
I
entire ship will
honestly
be
feel like
difficult.
there's easy solutions to get us moving again, and we can work
Not
on
to
that
big
when we've
lie.
decided what direction to go. What is our next objective? That's what we need to keep on task about. We can solve the little
On-
problems when we pick.
On this plane, what would be our biggest ally to help us? I think that there is a couple big factions that we now need to swoon over to help us in our search for the shadow figure, as well as prepare them for apparently what's about to happen in a few years.
Also, you know who's really good at handling elemental nonsense? Druids. For what
Oh,
that's
That's fine.
worth.
Speaking of elementals, we should get Tic Tac. He's gonna hate all this snow. Good thing, bad thing for the snow. Good thing for us.
The only problem is that we don't want to outright, as said, we don't want to outright attack this dragon because apparently this one's going to be on mortal side.
Which lends credence to what Ken said, and what Lecter should probably be doing right now. Well, no, just as soon as we pick a direction, you need to tell the Platinum Seas not to attack the dragon.
I will do that.
Exactly.
Oh,
Please.
yes.
Something right now.
Post haste,
Yes.
Something right now.
like right now, like
We currently have. Okay, I'll be right back.
Wait. The silver dragon gets you close to you, Lecter, and says, "Who are you gonna contact?"
no
one
point of
only
hiding it anymore.
Not talking
I
to you,
only
talking to Lecter.
have 3 good contacts to the Platinum Seas. One is dead, one is in a coma, and the other one is problematic. I'll try my luck though.
Be
Continental.
specific. Be specific for once.
I just said the fucking name.
No, you did not.
You literally said
I
one
did.
is no. You literally
No,
said one is.
I did in the last syllable. Literally, the last 2 words
Yeah.
were the full name.
The moment you interrupted, he was saying the name.
Oh. So what was the name?
3 syllables. Frost Hunter Nina.
Huh.
The only contact that I currently have, apart from Blip, who's only like loosely associated with the Platinum Seas, that I currently have that I can actually converse with.
Wait. You know Blip?
Lana is.
You know Blip?
Of
We
course.
all know Blip. Well,
Yeah.
Revan and Plucky don't.
Tell him to get
Yes.
tell him to get his father here.
Tell them it's a matter of
Being
life or
problematic.
death for the
Oh.
future.
I will send that message as well.
Araxis, you just gave me a brain fart with that statement.
And if
So,
he asks
to-
why, if he asks why or how, tell him to remind his father about the siege.
Okay.
And before he does that, and then nothing happens because he doesn't know what happened, or doesn't know about that.
Okay.
And it just clicked.
I will send the first message to Blip.
Uh-huh.
I'm loving this.
As you may have noticed, the world's currently getting some change. We've been getting information that leads us to need something from you. Get your father to the middle of the Platinum Seas. Reminding him of a siege, if necessary. And the message that I will send to Frost Hunter Nina.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my other contacts to the Platinum Seas are currently compromised. Under no circumstances attack the continental dragon that is currently causing this cold.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yes, here to
So
help.
Blip just responds and saying, "Did just tell me, did you cause this?"
I'm not going to answer.
We'll say
as for-
by proxy.
Yeah, by
Literally-
proxy, yeah.
I'm not forced to answer.
yeah. And
We'll say
as,
we know. Well, no, we know who did it. Who actually summoned it?
Okay,
It was the Black Emperor.
And as for the Frost Hunter Nina, she just says, "Understood. How it came to be? Where did you find this information?"
A source from the future. It's complicated.
A little birdie told me.
A little pseudo dragon told me.
Pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now, while he's taking care of that, which direction is Cradle of Rocks from here?
North. Way.
Wait. How
The way
does
we don't want to
Plucky?
go.
How does Plucky know of it?
Let's think of a good excuse for that one.
Sure.
Anything from he could have been listening to into any conversation that could have been happening on the ship.
And
in
he,
the
and
last
he
few
talks about
days.
druids. And he talks about druids.
No. Only Druid talk that was done by Omnius, and when
No,
Lecter,
Lecter's gone there. Lecter's gone there.
yeah,
multiple times for
shopping. But
But
he,
he's mentioned it.
Yeah, but it's north, the way we don't want to go, because that's where the dragon went.
Which is fair. Alright, what
Okay.
about Rumblecusp? Rumble Home.
Did you say Rumblecusp? Fuck off. No.
Rumble Home. Sorry, that they were close enough.
Uh,
Yeah, anyway, moving on. That was a mistake.
Okay. I
I
have
know
two
enough
other
Trevor
ideas.
World to know
Rumble
that's a terrible
home.
idea.
Yeah, which direction is that from here, Axis?
well, here's the thing. You can oh, Rumble Home from where you are, is in Fawn, and it's in the archipelago. That's much you know, but you don't know where in the archipelago it is.
Perfect.
But good thing you have Jack, who's not dead. Who knows where where Fawn is, and he knows the general direction, and he can take it as soon as the boat kind of, gets in better condition.
Let me try something.
Um,
There's
gonna go
one
outside and I'm
other,
gonna try and piss the ice out.
There's one other note I want to make.
uh
When we don't want to to go north, there's one other option that we have for literally an army that we have semi-good ties with, that is incredibly powerful, incredibly big, and hates this fucking ice. And it doesn't involve going north. We can literally go there right now.
Remind me where this is. What this is.
We happen to have an army directly under us.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
This is, well, the passing, yes. So,
We
might
do
be,
still- we do
but
still
they
have
may
the
not be happy that the ocean is frozen now.
Which means they have a really good reason to wish it to be ending.
Wish.
But if we tell them what caused it, they might want us to kill it, which is not in our best interest if the future is the same. If it is what it is.
okay. Temperature update. It's 7 Celsius outside. +7.
Besides, it looks like it looks like the temperature's about to, is starting to at
It's
least
still
get a
freezing.
little bit, it's still frozen, but we can at least start the process of trying to thaw this place out.
Yes.
And
It still frees your balls off cold, but still.
And Revan makes a very good point. We might want to let Kilrai know not to attack the dragon either.
Definitely.
Or wait, we might want to let them know, that army you're talking about, not to do that. If you like these people and they're on good terms, maybe don't send them after the thing that's going to kill them.
Yes. It'd be wise to just gather forces to defend.
Oh.
Hell, we've experienced a lot, and I managed to put down the Black Emperor into not killing us. I bartered a truce. We could potentially prevent the war from ever happening just by diplomacy if we can.
Are we there?
Also, you just see the silver dragon just kind of like,
Lecter, I'm telling you what could be said.
Huh?
you know,
To kill right.
Yeah.
but also what you see is the silver dragon is like going paces back and forth, and he's like thinking very much. You know what's even worse? On top of all this, it's gonna get a lot worse. But not this. Yeah, Lecture.
I think the better way to think of it is it could get a lot worse. It might not.
It
It
will.
just could. You
Lecture.
don't know that.
Orion,
Yes.
you need to collect your brothers.
Where am I getting that from?
Like, who's saying that?
Yeah.
The Silver Dragon guy.
The silver dragon.
Oh. So we've gotten that far in that world.
You got half of your brothers still alive, and you marched into Kalna, proclaimed your father a heretic, murdered him with his death guard, and obtained the artifact that controls the entire archipelago.
Well, that certainly sounds like a difference between compared to this world.
But also the artifact is a trap. It's so confusing.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
The artifact is a trap. So confusing. That's what he said.
Okay.
The state of the archipelago is gonna be a lot worse. More haphazardous thing will happen. When once somebody interacts with the artifact, it will be a point of no return, as the entire archipelago will be covered in darkness. And beasts of unimaginable horrors will descend from above and below, consuming everything in its path. He looks at the rock. That entity. 6 arms, bony. That's a herald.
That's what?
That's a herald. Herald by the name of Morgana.
Did he say he was looking at Rog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gone. I'm outside.
Well, he would point at where you were, but seeing that you're gone, because he's like just thinking out loud, just like,
Television.
yeah, this is gonna be very bad.
He went out. He's upstairs.
He just kind of crouches his head again. Oh no. Well, I mean, you did succeed. You did live. Everything was fine. So I guess you got this, baby.
Maybe.
Yes.
You were
We're not,
a lot
we're
more
not-
confident in your own tellings of the story. Ah,
Speaking of confidence,
mm.
I have something that I'm very confident that I want to do. I
then?
wish upon a star to have a conversation with Tamora right here and now. I want to speak to you. Let's have some words.
Oh my god! Roll me a
Why did
D100!
I was
Tra-
supposed to do that at the
translation.
beginning of the game. If you guys remember, I ended the game trying to cast this,
Yeah.
but then I
Why-
forgot.
Why the hell did we
Translation.
let-
I'd like to
hell-
move the plot along.
Why the hell did we let a reality warper on the ship?
Because the reality warper is more helpful.
Yeah. So roll me a D100, my good sir.
Sorry, I'm writing down I'm updating my wish lists. So
I
I know.
He doesn't. He has a finite amount of wish spells. 32. Okay.
I will be that old this year.
Oh God. Ooh. And all of a sudden, Plucky gets this like shining halo above his head for a moment as he looks above in joy, and then poof, Plucky vanishes from sight. What the rest of you are doing? We're gonna come back to Plucky in a second.
Well, Plucky
Anyway.
just disappeared.
I'm doing what I messaged you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
I will be informing Kirai about the current situation. Asking him not to mess with a giant dragon that's happening above this.
Again with the silence. What is with
Okay, so as for Rock, punching
Before
out
the
the
storm.
yeah, well during the storm.
During the storm, yeah.
Yeah. So, for Rog, you basically go out and you jump off the boat and start punching the ice, and you realize that the ice is like in a matter of few hits starts to like chip away, and you realize there's like a good foot of ice, but it's slowly, surely, getting broken as the wind becomes warmer and the currents, the tides, slowly but surely breaking the ice on itself.
All right. What should you do then?
I jump back on the ship.
Uh-huh. So everybody say what do you want to do on the ship, as I need to change this um
I'm making sure that every NPC is okay.
yeah, everyone is alright, so as I need to stop
And
this.
then I'm gonna be having a conversation with Kalia. Thank you.
So, anybody else wants to do anything on the ship, or are we gonna go to Plucky's little adventure?
I'm fine right now.
Okay.
This
So,
is our adventure.
I
oh,
didn't mean to glory hog y'all, but I want to get those items out of my way.
I
And
know.
yeah, it's fine.
Go
So,
ahead.
Plucky. Oh God, why is it not playing? The bot died. Fuck. No, please. Oh, thank you. Come on. Play it.
Wake the fuck up! Wake the
Okay.
fuck up!
God damn it. Nice. And now if I do this, let's play. Come on, play it. Live, damn it, live. Oh, this is awkward.
All right, everybody, play that song. That's the last thing that's been played in the
God.
music channel.
No. Give me a second. I'll give me a second. I'll figure out in a second. Give me a second. This is so bad. Okay, you know what? This one is gonna be fine. If it works, because if it doesn't play a better songs. Come on. Oh, hey. Well. So. Plucky, my good boy. With a wish upon the star and a flicker of light as the wish has been granted, all of a sudden, in the gloomy, full of lights forge, as people surrounded by each other and just hoping that they're not gonna die, a very panicky silver dragon and the companion just fucking confused of what to do next. All of a sudden, you whisk away into exit of a cave. As in front of you is revealed to be luscious, brilliant gardens, noblish buildings in the background, and in the gardens below you, there's this a gathering of sorts, a group of people very nicely dressed, all looking upon this very young, beautiful woman on a throne who's looking quite unamused at the crowd and just looks just devilishly bored. Lucky. What would you like to do as I try to figure out if I can actually get this thing going?
So there's a large crowd of like petitioners.
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
Will move my way up into the crowd, and since I'm short as hell, try to move myself up towards kind of the front so I can get a good view.
What you can see, there's bards, warriors, rogues, from good to bad. Everybody's like blindly looking at them, and they're trying to win over the favor of the lady. Like, some are praying for luck before combat, some praying before heist job, some praying for an excellent hunt and a belly full of mead. As kind of Tamor just sits on the throne, bored as hell, observing the things, immediately spotting you as you just like go between most of people's legs. And what are you supposed to be? Another petitioner for my boons? Another practicer of lady luck? Wishing upon what?
No, you're not exactly wrong. Certainly shouldn't try to hide anything like that. I mean, what you do is great. You give hope to people. You're the one who plays the strings and changes things.
I know, but it's absolutely dull. Listen to this. Like, as she points at like a poor man, like an old man who's like asking for fish. Like, I get the grandeur of adventure about where luck matters, it's life and death, but the most pathetic nuisances, like, it's bothersome. And what are you gonna request? What, a refill for ale, some loose change under a chair?
Oh no, I didn't come here to request anything sort of mundane like that. I actually came here to kind of pay you back for everything you've done for me over the years.
She immediately, like, her demeanor changes as she looks like actual surprisement, and she kind of waves her two fingers, and the whole crowd just dissipates into mist, and you're only one remaining in the garden as she asks you a very simple question. What is your name then, Kinder?
Oh, that's a really hard question to answer because I've had so many of them over the years.
What do your friends, your companions, your foes refer you by?
All right, now mostly little shit, or you asshole, or I'm gonna kill you. Sometimes Plucky. I try to go by Plucky. That's a fun one.
Lucky. Has a interesting rhyme to it. I like that. So tell me, Plucky, since you're before the graces of Lady Luck herself, what is it that you so generously offer?
Well, you see, I've I've done a lot of things in my life we're not particularly proud of, and usually I've done them with kind of stabby things. I like stabbing things. I've always kind of liked stabbing things. And when you like something a lot, you kind of collect those things. So I have a lot of stabby things. I have some really, really nice ones that I'm honestly kind of sure you played a hand in me getting, because you don't just get these. These are different, and it doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It just doesn't. It it's nice that I have it, but I don't feel like I've earned it yet.
Interesting. So do tell me what you bring forth, because I'm very curious. What did my unforeseen blessing gave you? What kind of interesting artifacts it bestowed upon you?
Well, I have this one dagger that stab things a lot. Like you go to stab them once, and then it just keeps stabbing and stabbing. And I pull out 137 stabs in its
Uh,
sheath still. And I just go to kind of present it up. Do you want me to bring it to you, or
her
you just gonna
eyes,
take it?
her eyes immediately sparks. I remember this.
I
Oh,
mean,
I
you don't
remember.
just get something like this, do you?
I remember the twins who made them asking Luck for more and more pristine weapon. As you kind of actually, like, you see, as you, like, there's like this pool, like invisible pool that tries to snatch the hilt and the blade
Oh
from
yeah,
you.
let her
Yeah,
take it.
yeah. As she grabs it, says, I remember the many days, nights, upon years, decades, how they mustered every day asking for them. And I remember how one of those twins stabbed the other to death and asked for my blessing. Such a comical tale. And you bring me this little nice gift. Interesting. It has even a story attached to me. Uh, I guess I'm the one lucky. As she kind of chucks it slightly over her side, but you see the the blade does not like fall normally. It has like like there's gravity not affected, so it just kind of starts spinning out of control in the background. It's like, anything else? Do you have anything else that I might have remember?
Well, I don't know if this one's particularly related to you, but it's something that um, you definitely helped me get. I mean, you were definitely involved in that whole process. I called on your help repeatedly for that one, and you answered. Thank goodness. And he kind of wipes his forehead once. But I'm going to preface this by saying this is not a nice thing. This is sort of a. So, this is me trying to do that thing where I'm like what all the other adults are. I think they call it responsible.
Hmm.
This isn't something people need to have anymore.
Sorry.
And you seem like a great person to keep it, or at least do. You can figure out where this one goes from here using your omniscience. I don't. This is too much for me. And I pull out the soul biter dagger made of red hands.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna do this because apparently it doesn't work. Oh my god. God damn it. I tried. I'm sorry. The music bot is not playing with me today. Yeah, she also pulls the thing, just like examines the blade and touches like the blunt side of the dagger. It's like, I have a sneaking suspicion who this might have belonged to. Uh,
He
uh
seems like one of those people who had a real way of fucking over realities. He could just like make things happen And that's more
Oh.
your domain.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. That thief, that rascal. I
The mask
remember.
that I'm wearing right now, like, yeah, that might be a big giveaway.
I remember him before he wore the mask. He once was a servant of mine. But those were ancient times. Tell me, what was his fate?
Oh, I stabbed the ever-living shit out of him with the first one I gave you. He thought he had me. He really did. He put me in one of those little pocket dimensions, but then the ghosts and shadows of the things that he'd fucked over that were kind of stuck there, they shrouded me for a moment when I was able to line up for that perfect kill shot. And I stab. Oh, I gave him such a stabbing.
Well, she takes it back, and she kind of flips the dagger and kind of tosses it back. You, Plucky. I remember your name personally. For you brought two interesting items that are not just common golden trinkets that mortals claim that I like, but something that I remember and have history to it. So tell me, young Kinder, what is it you wish? Because you clearly deserve some sort of recognition for your efforts.
Oh no, I didn't come here to ask for anything. I came here to kind of do a service, really, as it were, be the adulty, the responsible thing. But really, I just kind of wish for a way to make all this chaos that's going on where I'm at now get better. I don't. I mean, I like chaos, but this isn't fun chaos. This is mean chaos. I don't like mean chaos.
So you need a way to guide yourself out of the bad to the good chaos.
Well, that'd be really nice. I would definitely try to like make sure things got better because it's just really me. Everybody's getting so stressed out, and like people are dying for silliness. It's not needed. I don't like it. I
Hmm.
want things to be calm and fun again.
A lot of people wish for that, but they are simple beggars, people with distinct brows. But you brought these interesting relics, so I can tell that you have a bit more on your mind than a simple commoner dallying with their daily lives. And besides, you're a Kender, a child at heart. And what does a child want besides happiness? So maybe I'll guide you. As she uh, kind of flicks her hair a bit with her fingers, and then snatches one of her hairs and slightly just snaps them. And just starts twirling with them and kind of bending it, and kind of palms it, and then extends the closed palm and opens it in front of you, revealing a compass. And you see, Plucky, that this compass has no directional thing except for one golden, what's it called? Golden point that is pointing at you. Young Lucky, I bestow upon you the compass of the heart. For a kender such as yourself desires nothing but happiness in its life, however short it may be. Holding this compass and thinking of what your heart desires, it will show its location without any boundaries. Take it. It is yours, rightfully deserved.
And he steps up and he takes it. He looks at it like a kid. He's like, "Oh, this is so cool. It's so shiny."
Mm-hmm.
Opens it, closes it, opens it, closes it, opens it, closes it, opens it slowly. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, it can help you find a way to make it. Oh, it can help you find a way to make everything calm and happy again. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, it can also help me find ways to prank people. Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
She kind of chuckles at your satisfaction. It's so nice to see this delightful mixture of happiness of a child bestowed upon a hardened adventurer. Very well. I think that concludes our audience, and I'll leave you to your own plane of existence, whatever chaos you're caught within, as she snaps her fingers and
Okay, thank you. Bye, bye, pretty lady. And like, I probably get partway through before I'm snapped.
Yeah. As you snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbit. So,
Do I snap back in the same room that I was in?
Yeah.
Bye, bye, pretty lady.
Yeah, you all just see Plucky showered by this bright golden dust for a minute as it disintegrates, and now just having this like smile and a compass.
So, what happened to you?
I made a trade, and then I disappear.
Okay. Anyways, the ice is gonna melt soon, so we'll be moving. I'd say maybe a couple of hours. At the very least, loose enough to have some movement. Slowly but surely.
So, what's the final consensus? Where are we going?
Well, where's the best place to go right now? Like,
You hear a voice from nearby. Actually, might be able to help with that.
Right.
Lucky.
And I take a moment and I think really hard about how do I make the world calm and happy again? Where do I go to make the world calm and happy again? And I look at the compass. Does it give me a direction?
It actually as you like look at it, as you look at it, right, and you think about it, it has a direction, and it's in the room. It doesn't lead to anywhere, but it's like in a specific spot of the forge. All of a sudden, it just starts to twirl.
So like shortly after you hear me say this, I just appear from I walked out from behind Ken's legs somehow. And I'm just holding a compass staring at it.
So it's the whole cartoon joke of where he walked out from behind a super thin pole.
Yes. We don't explain the joke.
Just poof. And then I'm walking around with the compass like, wait a minute. There we go.
What'd you find?
What did I find?
You're literally in the middle of the forge. Like, there's no items, and it just like twirls. And you see the soul dragon just looks at it. It's like, what are you even? Huh?
Honestly, it's best not to question the nonsense he gets into.
I made a deal with the god of luck, and she gave me a compass that'll help me figure out how to make the world calm and happy again.
Araxis,
Hmm.
How many levels does this ship have?
I mean, it has quite a few levels up and down.
Is the storage right below?
No, it's it is actually like this. Well, there's only a few levels, like 3 levels, and most of them are just like maintenance and of course the quarters for the poor class of people for the crew.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, no.
That's the reason we don't live there.
If there's nothing in the area, do you think it's maybe up or down? If
that bet
You see. Oh, go ahead, Araxis.
you see the silver dragon is like following you intently, plucking just as to Jack as if instinctively. Where are we at the moment? And Jack is like, we should be somewhere in the surrounding middle of the archipelago. And then Emil, the silver dragon, looks at you, Lecter.
Guess it's an invitation.
Your eldest brother is at the bottom of this trench.
hey, good thing we all have gills too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
And you guys
Well,
were
seem to align.
saying I shouldn't dive into the water.
you shouldn't dive in alone.
Yeah.
Yes, not alone, but diving down to this place.
Yeah, we get it.
You guys have gills?
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you missed out.
I like just showing my neck with the fucking weird ass gills.
Oh wow, that's so cool! Can I touch it?
Sure, I guess. It just honestly it feels weird. Kilroy gave this to us before leaving.
And I like crawl up Brog like immediately with crazy ridiculous dexterity and like up on his shoulders. And I'm just like I poke it a couple.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's so weird.
Rog is cringing at the feeling. It feels
Don't-
weird.
Don't repeat the scene from The Boys.
oh.
I don't care. Anyway,
I think Brog and I both just kind of look at you completely confused, with a photo like what?
No, I'm saying it out of character.
yeah, but
Okay, yeah.
we don't need references to everything. Let it.
Well, I
That's
know,
good.
but
Ooh, it's okay. Anyways, sorry again.
Poked you. I poked you. This is so weird.
And then he just climbs back off of you. And
Yeah. Anyways, I'll go make a hole in the ice if anyone cares to join me. And
Gladly.
Are we to do this now?
well, he did say that it was limited, so it's better now before it wears off.
That is true.
You got
Anyways,
24 hours.
he
You got
goes
24
and
hours.
yeah,
Dudley, do you have intent to join us down there?
he's running off, grab with his coral spear, and he's gonna fucking go anchor cannonball.
Okay. Before you go off,
Okay.
Jack just says, since you're he like looks confused by this whole situation. Do we just stay here and wait? Paul's like, well,
Yeah.
we're covered in ice. We're not exactly gonna leave. And
That's
And-
the point. There's not really anywhere else to go. As far as I know, the ship is not capable of submerging.
yeah, pretty much only the ones who can breathe water or don't need to breathe should go now, which is most of us. Plus,
Also-
people have to stay
also-
behind.
Nope, I have the perfect thing for Plucky, and I'm gonna give him the Ring of Shallow Seas. Permanent water breathing and 5 times regular movement speed for swimming.
Oh, awesome!
okay.
Yeah, that's outside a lot considering
Alright.
I got rid of one of my daggers.
I'll give this to you in good faith. I would like it back, if possible.
So
Okay, yeah, that's not a
so
problem.
so and also Paul says, yeah, we kind of need to run diagnostics to see if everything is still working. Also, there might be a nuclear meltdown. Might be. I don't know.
I'm sorry, a what now?
Yeah, don't
Well,
worry.
that's why we got a bunch of scientists on board.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think.
Take him
As he immediately grabs like a pen and starts like clicking a bunch of stuff.
His hair starts falling out in clumps.
You all just
Should I be losing my beard right now? Says Rog, and then should I be growing hair right now? Says Lecter.
oh god. Okay, so
I don't have a beard.
everybody's going to the depth of the ocean.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay, give me a second.
Roll-
I'll be right
Roll
back.
cannonballs through the ice.
Yep. I'm going full ice piercer.
I pretty much get up on the railing right over where you made the hole and just fall backwards, diving in.
I think we should wait for Araxis to give the consensus on that because apparently I didn't even leave the ship yet. So let's
Okay.
wait.
I
But
love
yes,
it.
I'm
Should
being
I
the
have you roll?
icebreaker.
Instead of you roll strength or something, if you roll a 1, you just go wham into the ice.
I
Hit,
doubt the
hit
even
the
a
ice.
one-
Fucking pain.
It hits the ice, belly flops into the ice, it just leaves a hole the shape of him.
Has
Ice
failed
says-
successfully.
The ice says, "Parry this, you fucking casual."
Harry me, you fucking casual.
It's
Seems
the-
wrong.
Oh, okay.
I got a Deus Ex Machina, guys. I don't know how.
So-
I know that is.
Yeah.
Going into the water.
Oh, I was gonna do a dramatic.
Does he smash through the ice or does he impact the ice?
He
I wanna
impacts.
see this.
Okay, so Rog, I don't even need you to roll anything. You fucking cannonball, and you all just see just a fucking
Pillar of
a,
water.
a FUD, and like for a moment you think that he just like kind of got in on the ice and nothing happens until like 10 feet of ice around him just fucking breaks and he just makes a massive impact.
I was just thinking if he rolled a 1 or something, this would happen.
So
Before we go, I'm gonna ask the scientist, like, does the gun work underwater?
at very bad capacity.
I'll
Good
take my
enough.
chances then. Anyways, he's just gonna be sworn. Then.
Okay, so
There's a screenshot from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda.
okay, so in that regard, so I would like everybody to roll me a perception check as you literally swim down into the abyss.
Do I need to do it?
Yes,
Okay.
because apparently not only Electro, everybody's going. Let's go. And
let me just make sure of
Wow.
something. Let me just make sure of something, because oh yeah, okay, that's how it's gonna go.
Araxis, point of order, real quick.
Ah.
I need to attune to that ring for it to work, don't I?
No, you don't.
Oh,
No.
good to know.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a real
Dude.
problem.
How do we have a plus 25 to perception?
Because he's a literal god. What did you expect?
I was gonna say there's a god.
Yeah. Okay. So.
We also have a rope with like plus 20 something in stealth.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Plus 40 to hit. Plus 40 stealth. Plus 25 perception. I mean. Welcome.
Plus 40, yeah.
Welcome to the game room. Glad you're here. So. Making your way into the bottom. In a matter of minutes, you start to just lose any source of light as you're submerged in utter darkness. You all feel the tightening of pressure, but it does not hurt, just reinforces how deep you're going. For everybody except for Ken and Rog, you all feel this sensation of like the water moving, like a sudden nudge in one direction or the other. But you
Is there
don't.
any magic in the water? Or...
Oh no! Rog,
Oh.
Ken. As you're descending, you see massive shadowy silhouettes in the distance that are 150 feet long, shorter, smaller, circling you, occasionally just fading out and fading in as they're just making waves. But no combat, no battle, nothing.
I'm making sure to stay in the middle of the group so that nobody gets
Also, I just have a question. Is everybody swimming down together, or are you all going by your own individual speeds?
I'd say together.
Together.
Together. And we
I'm
all
Lucky.
go, and we
It's
all
probably a terrible
go.
idea to cast a light.
Won't help much.
We
Well,
don't need it. As long as we have our sense of gravity, we're swimming down.
You know, I was just thinking, it's like if I cast light, it will be easier to see.
Wrong on that point. The only point in time where the ring of gravity detection is actually useful.
Dark,
You guys realize bubbles float up, right?
dark vision, 60 feet. Blind sight, 30 feet. I'm good.
Okay. So what you all just like going down, and Lecter, you suddenly get the sense of deja vu, like you've been in this place before. Like
Did you mean that? Is it?
no, it's not a joke. Literally,
Series of unfortunate wording.
as you feel this familiar like slide pull towards the bottom. And you all just feel this like you're swimming down, but there's no like big resistance. But all of a sudden, there's like this pull towards the bottom, like somebody's pulling you deeper and deeper. So, question at this point: is anybody gonna have cold feet?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Honestly,
If
it's too
anybody-
late to drop out now.
If anybody gets cold feet, I am dragging them to the depths.
Yeah. So to put in perspective, there's only you. There's only the party. Nobody else, including the Silver Dragon, did not fucking go into the water to test their
Of
fucking.
course not.
Yeah. So.
You'd have to be insane to do that. Oh wait.
Oh, no. Is Svita there?
No, Sveta is not with you. She you actually
She's
haven't-
crazy enough.
but you haven't seen
Zana
her.
too.
It would be.
Yeah. Mm,
Dan.
Dan. Yeah.
No, he'd be on the surface of the water, drunk out of his mind.
Oh
He
boy.
didn't get the memo.
So
No, he would have missed the hole.
I would like to all to roll me Constitution saving throw at this point. You've been swimming down and down, but Lecter, you have the most.
Blast of genius, guys. +5.
Yeah.
No, don't give it to me. Don't give it to me.
But you have this most intense
It happens to
sensation,
everybody.
Lecter, as all of a sudden your mind starts
Wow.
to boggle and you don't realize if you've been swimming for minutes, hours, days, or weeks. Like all of a sudden your sense of time just fucking goes out the window.
I've rolled a fucking 2.
Wait. Did you cast guidance?
No, just flash of genius.
Okay,
It's
'cause
the
I was
+5.
And I had a +4 to my
Okay,
Constitution saving
so
throw,
get-
but then I rolled a 2.
Okay,
Okay.
so Rog.
Yes.
No. Lecter. Wait, Plucky, did you roll?
Oh, what did I need to roll?
A con save.
+5 because of Spark Method, a Flash of Genius.
Wait.
Okay. So, Revan, Lecter, and Plucky, roll me a d2. As all of you feel fine under this pressure, it's tightening your chest, your muscles, but it's easy enough, and to the point that swimming is no longer a need because you feel like the whatever thing is pulling you down is much more faster than you actually swimming.
Neutrally buoyant.
Plucky, you take 1 point exhaustion. Lexer, you take 1 point exhaustion, and Revan, you take 2.
No.
As the stress of the current pulling you down starts messing up with your eyesight, hearing, and just general what's it called, equilibrium.
Do I see them having difficulties?
Yeah, but at this point you're all just like getting carried to the current deeper, to the darkness.
I'm just gonna grab the ones who appear to have difficulties and just swim along with them.
Actually, I'm just trying to figure out how to put exhaustion on my thing in D&D
Your
Beyond.
speed is halved, as in addition to disadvantage on all
Yeah,
checks.
no, I'm trying to
In
enable
D&D
it.
Beyond, it's by your health, just a little bit below it. By your
That's
HP.
different.
Do I have the thing? God damn it, there was a thing that a while back somebody made for me, but it does not seem I have it on me. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, I would like all of you at this point also roll me a d10.
Just
Everybody,
appear inside an island.
Oh, everyone.
or just one?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
At this point, all of your minds feels like just a muddy mess, like you're just swimming in the darkness, and you just kind of like have this notion of like,
Oh, what the hell?
Just the two of us.
oh my,
Three of
We're
us-
making it for
That's the second time that's happened.
oh my god, okay, oh my god, Plucky, Plucky,
Everybody.
Three
okay.
of us rolled the same number.
Yeah, so all of you just suddenly feel like this sudden like singular pull downwards, just split in separate spots, and majority of you kind of go in the same direction, except for fucking Plucky.
I'm
Oh.
pretty sure I grabbed Plucky. I did. I did mention I grabbed Plucky.
Yeah,
Can
before
I
how
stealth underwater?
you can. But I'm just saying, Rog. Like you don't have this massive grip on him. Like you've been swimming for fuck knows how long. You assume less than 24 hours because that's how much the gill is supposed to be.
If you
and-
drown, it's too late.
Yeah, and as you like sink deeper, all of a sudden you just suddenly like a current pulls even further in and just kind of splits you slightly, but you just see Plucky just fucking goes like to the side, just like zoom, and disappears to the darkness. Plucky, roll me another d20. And now
D20 or D10?
d20. Let's see.
Go grab him.
Oh my god.
Can
Roll
I
me.
try and go grab him?
No. He literally just fucking like those fucking videos where there's like just like, what would happen if I hit this and it just goes fucking the speed of sound and just like just fucking gone.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Okay, roll me a d4. Fuck is like, I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. So, all of a sudden, okay, so here's the thing, Plucky. All of a sudden, you just get split away and you're no longer in the group in the darkness, and you grab onto something, and it's like, like a rock or something, and you hold tight, and you try to grab more, and you feel it's like fleshy, scaly. You look and you see this like whitish scales with like reddish tips. From everybody else's perspective, Plucky gets in your vision like feels like 10 minutes later as you're all continuing downwards, but he's riding on a fucking Reaper.
Like a
what?
fucking...
Oh,
Seriously?
Yes!
I have taken the mighty beast.
Yes!
I found a cat!
Wait. You're talking about a
Can we
Subnautica
keep
Reaper?
Yeah.
You see a Reaper about 25
what?
feet. You know Subnautica? Do you know the Reaper? The fucking yes. Yes. You see this fucker about 20 feet tall, like to your side, maybe 10 feet away, just fucking going the same direction, and you see Plucky holding by the head of the thing.
Ew.
Am I saying something?
You want to
I
say
don't
something?
think I do. That would
Woo!
be considered unhealthy in every single dimension.
Don't worry, I killed all the Reapers since I'm not a god. One does not feel the Reaper. Okay. But yeah,
That was a glorious time.
that was a glorious time. Okay, so all of you. Oh yeah, Plucky, roll me animal handling check. Plucky,
Hashtag winning.
animal check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. Interestingly enough, the Reaper does not try to immediately eat you. More like going the same direction like you did, but not terrible. As you continue down the stream, all of a sudden you just start to see a red glow in the direction you're going, and
I can't let her.
like you're going directly at the red spot, but maybe like what you assume maybe like 500 feet to the red. Immediately take like a sharp left turn, and you literally like roll on the ground.
What?
On the bottom of the ocean. It is watery. It's literally you're in water. It's there's no plant life. There's this grayish whitish sand. And there's this gravity to it. Like
Like we're walking on the seafloor right now.
more like there's no like force that is carrying you upwards. Like you're grounded. Like if you jump and if you stand still, you just slowly sink to the bottom on the ground. And you just see that there's a fucking massive fucking entity that you never seen before. That Plucky is now riding on its fucking headpiece. Plucky, what are you gonna do with your newly acquired Reaper?
Tricks.
Tricks!
Do a barrel roll.
If that thing attacks, I'm choking it.
Oh my
Do a
god.
barrel roll. It'll be so cool.
If that thing attacks, I'm killing Plucky.
Animal handling.
Don't kill Plucky.
Animal. But yeah, you're at the bottom and looking around. There's just darkness, and except for one spot that is like looks like an opening that goes even deeper, that has this like reddish orangish glow. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Yes.
Nat 20.
Plucky! Plucky, you say roll over, and all of you just fucking see the fucking Reaper just like does a fucking 360, just like fucking like literally rolls over, and you get a twirl, like as you're like standing with him. Yeah.
Fine, I won't kill him. I'll just hurt him a lot.
Just hurt him all.
I'm gonna start looking for any magical sources in the area, like the immediate area.
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm talking to Erexis.
Well,
And
there's nothing else. There's nothing else besides you in this desolate seafloor, plucking on the Reaper, and of course the giant gaping hole of fire that is just like there.
I'm gonna check the hole. I'm
As
tapping Lecter to follow, though, obviously.
how many of you are following it? Follow.
He's pretty much leading the way. I might as well just let. I'm having him lead.
I wonder if my punches would be
Yeah, might as
like
well.
a pistol crab underwater.
Mantis shrimp.
No, not mantis shrimp.
Okay.
Pistol shrimp.
So as you go closer, all of you can see the familiar fish people, the sorcerers to be precise, are standing at the edges of the cracks that go into the glowing maw, and they're kind of just surveying the thing. What would you like to do?
Looking into it, I'm just
Like you're a good 200 feet away, but you just see them just focusing on the hole.
I'm gonna start walking over there.
Okay, Lecter, you.
Yeah.
I will be following.
I'm following.
Yeah, following cautiously, but
What is Plucky doing? Plucky, you got the full control of the Reaper. You do not need to fear the Reaper.
And they're just moving along the bottom of the ocean?
Aye.
Maybe a hand gesture for you to follow, and maybe.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm following them. I'm doing it in style.
Yeah, you're literally like
On the
fucking.
fucking Reaper.
Yeah.
You know what? Give us a ride instead.
Well, I mean,
We go much
if
faster.
you want. Fine.
All
We
right.
try to bring it around to slow it down at the bottom so they can hop on.
You're all getting on the Reaper.
Yep.
Hey, you know what they say? Face your fears. Don't fear the Reaper.
Are you intentionally making these song references?
Huh?
Are you intentionally making all these song references?
Oh
Yes.
no!
The
Yes.
song reference is an in-joke of the entire channel.
Yes.
He literally put that song on as he murdered and exterminated every Reaper in Subnautica.
Yes.
Take a guess.
I also.
No, it's like the whole thing is like earlier he said deja vu. You've been in this place before.
Before higher on the street. Na 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 na.
Of course, we're gonna make song references. It's fun. Now let's
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. So, God damn it! Give me a second. As I look at this and yeah, it's pretty good. So, what you all see as you ride in with style on Reaper into the thing, the water just going from ice was a bit chilly, but it became just normal warm water. But now coming here, it's like every few dozen feet you come closer, it becomes more and more hot to the point of scalding. And all the fish people, like, just by intuition, just spot you. Like, they start just moving their heads towards you, but they do not, like, even act, just acknowledge your presence. And you see by one of the cracks into the fiery maw. What the first you thought there was just like what's it called? Just a stone formation, a boulder. Because I mean, it's a crack in the earth. It stands up as you approach. It turns around, wielding a massive warglaive. Its eyes glow pristine yellow. Its chassis adorns massive teal glowing runes of arcane knowledge as it overlooks you arriving. Lecter.
Yes.
And the rest, what would you like to do?
Look at
Do I recognize this
Oh, for fuck's sake!
as a member of my family? Speaking from Orion's perspective.
Roll me a history check.
First, you pull a monster from Subnautica, and then you
19.
pull something from League of Legends.
Oh no, this is art that was made for me alone.
It looks just like the
I know.
League of Legends.
I know. Still, same for me. So the way it stands with a glaive, prepare for battle, but not just fully offensive. Reminds me of someone in your past. Your previous life, if you will. You knew one individual who wielded the glaive. And it was your oldest brother. The next in line for the King of Loxodons. Yeah. Before you stands the Warforged form of the first Baron of Kalna. So, with that, it's been 3 hours and a bit. Y'all good? Or you want to continue?
Yep. Please. Not enough has happened.
Honestly,
You kind of do need to start getting going.
It's a pretty decent cliffhangery point, and I do
have a
have
feeling-
some things I could stand to do.
and I think I like the idea more that we genuinely kick off next session with this.
Yeah.
It is a bit slower, but
Hey.
meeting with the Titan is how today's session started.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck, Ron?
Anyway, with that being said, then you got exactly 20 seconds to say whatever the fuck you want before I'm shutting the stream down with
Delete
no
this.
servers.
Bloody delete this.
Well,
Should mention that this is
guys,
actually, in fact, on the stream now.
we
Yeah.
deserve an award for the affecting the world in the biggest way possible.
GG,
Consistently.
gentlemen.
Look, there were two ways that could have gone. One, we have a dragon overlord that works for Tiamat. Two, we accidentally cause another ice age.